Welcome to our Rolemaster Actual play session. Ain't No Place for a Hero is a campaign set in the world of Duranarki, the continent of men. A gritty, cutthroat world where politics, sorcery, religion, and commerce are all intertwined and reign supreme. Treachery and murder both come cheap, and characters need to be both smart and ruthless to survive. We hope you enjoy our story, and, as always, may the dice roll in your favor. This is episode 82 of Ain't No Place for a Hero. Having reached Darn Island, seeking the counsel of the retired diplomat Ningwen, our heroes have found themselves involved in a desperate fight. After a bloody melee, we pick up the story as the hero party are in a stalemate with archers training bows on where the party are likely to appear next. Hello, I'm Chris, otherwise known as GM Chance, and welcome to our story. And that story is Ain't No Place for a Hero. On screen are the stars of the show. On screen are the characters that will delight us in our tale today. In a second or two, I'm going to hand over to the team to introduce their character and answer a character development question. Super fast before I do, just a massive shout out to our supporters and our followers. Thank you for all the kind comments. What I would say to you if you are watching this for the first time, or you've watched it a couple of times and you're getting something out of it and you find yourself laughing or learning from the story, really encourage you to click down below either a like or, even better, a subscribe. Absolutely every click helps, and it helps other people find our tale. Thanks very much, and hope you enjoy the story today. We are handing over to, in terms of introductions, to Alex today. Alex, take it away.
Yora, I'm Alex and I play Keros. She's a young North woman. She is a bit emotionally labile, hard on her sleeve, open book, very strong moral compass. She's pretty powerful. She's a storm mage, so she gets to do some really cool spells. And yeah, there's been some interesting deaths, which is, yeah, she's starting to enjoy a bit more. She does have a wee sidekick, a cat, or a kitten, maybe a cat now.
Cat? Yeah.
Called, yep.
I think so.
Victory. And Victory is a much loved member of the party. And was rescued early on in the campaign. So, yeah, she's a really cool character to play. Now I'm going to answer one of the questions, which is, how do you cope when the party takes a path you don't support? She's pretty easygoing with the decision making, unless it really conflicts with her sense of right and wrong, in which she would speak up and may not participate if the decision doesn't sit comfortably with her. But I don't think there's been anything in the campaign that she's had to stamp her foot about. In fact, she's actually been instrumental in leading other people on a different path, which aligns with her views, i.e. Dog rescuing. Sausage dog, what was his name?
Dormy.
Dormy, rescuing Dormy, which obviously, was not part of the what we were supposed to be doing, but we did it anyway. So, she hasn't had that experience, but she would speak up, definitely.
Marvellous. Thank you.
That's Keros. And she'd like to hear from Demos, because Demos said some really nice things off camera earlier. So I'd love to hear from Demos.
Kia ora, I'm Mason. I play Demos. So he's a big, tall, very handsome mixed-race human. He's like a warrior type, and he carries a spear and a shield. Just a nice dude, but he will stab you if, you start causing trouble. So his question is, do you feel you can show weakness in front of the party? Yes, he does. He feels more than comfortable to just sort of be his authentic self, and if he feels like he needs to talk about something, he'd be quite comfortable to do that, and to maybe cry if he needs to. Not that he would, because he's very manly, but if he did need to, he probably would.
Men can cry. Men are allowed to cry.
Yeah, yeah. I will pass over to Graham.
Good morning. I'm Graham, and I play 2 characters in this game. The first of whom is Nyathnal. Nyathnal is a magent, which is a profession that mixes a bit of mentalism magic with a good deal of sneaky skills and a sprinkling of arms. And she is a complex person, highly driven by her faith. Presents a fairly kind of affable exterior, but there's a lot going on underneath there, and she can be a fearsome adversary, and has an interesting moral compass. She a question that she's going to answer is, how do you cope when the can you feel weakness in front of the party? I think probably not in her case. I think the only time she's probably let her guard down in that regard, she's pretty difficult to read, would be torture, where I think, true to say, that reduced all of us to pieces, really. And that would be probably the only point those members of the party who were there at the time would have seen her fall apart, really. It was such a horrible and intense time on that vessel. Other than that, no matter what's going on, she's pretty, doesn't really respond, even when it's really gruesome. She just gets on.
Cool.
Other party member is Etienne. He is a holy warrior, a type of paladin called a genitrist. He's an extremely charming and good-looking man who feels that he is on a mission from Goddess. The goddess being Aphrodite, and he's all about spreading the love, in whichever way he feels his goddess requires it. At the moment, he believes that he has been sent by Aphrodite to assist the party on a sacred cause to save the world as we know it. And therefore, and I suppose to link that into one of these questions, how do they cope? How does he cope when they take a path he doesn't support? He kind of feels like he's been sent here to do a job. Mm-hmm. And therefore there have been the odd occasion where he's really had to just duck out. There are a few times where he needs to take a stand, and he will tell them what he thinks when he runs up against a problem that contradicts with what he's about. But he sort of thinks he has to be there, and the task is bigger. But he wouldn't. That said, there are certain lines that he certainly would not cross, and would be very vocal in that regard. But generally speaking, he's just going to have to suck it up. It'll be interesting, actually. He don't think he would be here if we were a party of. Well, he wouldn't be here if we were just a party of general adventurers. He would not be here. That's not to say anything personal. He's on a higher cause.
Cool. Thank you very much. Lastly, take it away, Pete.
Yeah. Kia ora. Yeah, I'm Pete, and I'll be playing 2 characters today. The first of which is Leif. Leif is a really good-natured fellow. He's a half-elf, and he's a warrior mage, so he uses magic and weapons. Very friendly guy and wants to get on well with everyone, basically. Question to answer for him is, do you feel you can show weakness in front of the party? Absolutely. That's who he is. He's an open book. He's not a pushover. He's not, he's not stupid. But he was raised in a family where you just were who you were. And he just takes people just absolutely as they are and doesn't judge people. And so he expects the same of other people in the world, basically. The other character we're playing today is Mithan. She is a high man. She is a ranger, which means she's got outdoor skills, and she's got a little bit of healing magic as well. She is a bit of a difficult person. She doesn't really like people or get on with people very much. Doesn't really care about other people's opinions. This has changed due to the experiences that this party has gone through. She's seen, any number of all of the members at least, sort of save her life at least once, and she has been doing the same, which has, changed her a bit. And to answer the same question, do you feel that you can show weakness in front of the party? She is feeling, normally she doesn't actually care about showing weakness because she doesn't care about people's opinions, but now she does care about these people's opinions, and she feels it is safe for her to tentatively show weakness if she needs to. It's an unusual experience for her to be in a position where she actually cares about what people's opinions of her. So but she's lucky enough that these people are kind. Really.
Excellent.
She can do that.
Wonderful, Pete. Thank you. Well met, all great, fantastically well introduced. So, can I please ask for a very quick overview? Pete or Graham, you tend often to lead this. Pete, why don't you take us away to begin with, and if we can zip through it, just to provide our viewers and also some of the players, because it's been a little while since we played, a quick update on where things are at. You should be able to see the map currently, or at least I think, Mason, you're struggling, but everybody else should be able to see the map. Pete, take it away, please.
So, we're on the Isle of Darn. We're trying to connect with Ningwen, in whose gardens we find ourselves. But her house is under attack by T-Cost people. There were 2 access ways to this garden, and we started last session on the other side with 2 dead people, with Mithan and Demos on the ground, knocked out, and a wood wall protecting us from arrow fire, and one of the attackers having been caught by Etienne. We'd had archery fire from up the hallway, so the way into the little access way that we were in. Managed to sort of coordinate ourselves to start to want to do an attack on the archers, and they heard us coordinating and ran off, so we followed them. Mithan and Demos both sort of recovered and woke up, so that was a relief. We've gone all the way around the loop and come back through to the other access point into this garden, and have advanced and alerted the baddies in that part of the garden that we're there by sort of running under and attacking a couple of them, taking them out, and then we've basically just sort of run up under the cover of Etienne's new friend, the hostage. Perhaps we can call him. We have another name for him, but I think that that might conflict with Etienne's morals. Actually, it occurred to me during the week. So we are now sort of, with Etienne's friend leading the way in front of us, we're sort of lined up, sort of trying to take cover behind the archway there. There are enemies sort of rushing towards us because I think they had been sort of covering the other side. I think what we can see is that pathway through to where we started the last game. So they were, exactly. That's where our wood wall is. Is that right, Chris?
Correct. Wood wall's right there.
Yeah. So that's where we started the last game. We've come all the way behind. So we've sort of caught them on the hop a little bit, and they're starting to come towards where we are. We'll see how that goes. And luckily, and also Niathmal has put herself off to the side there in I believe a stealthy way. She sort of rolled to the ground and is prone. So hopefully they're unaware that she's there, and she's going to be hopefully doing some surprise stuff. And of course, due to the nature of the sequence of attacks and this advancement, thank you. Demos and Kyros are further back.
Perfect. Excellent. Well narrated. Thanks, Pete. And yes, so the purpose that you were here was to seek wisdom from this person, this required diplomat by the name of Ningwen, who the other party, the Twilight party, has a connection with. They learnt a lot from her, and they encouraged you to come here and to speak to this person to learn more about basically what is your mission, your quest, whatever it is. And as you say, her palace, this beautiful set of gardens and complex is under attack from a group of spies and mercenaries. Perfect. Well done, Pete. Anything qualifying by anybody else? Anybody want to ask any qualifying questions before we begin? Going once. Going twice. Right.
Just where we all are, probably. Yeah. In terms of order and all that kind of stuff. I can't remember.
Yep. So the prisoner is here. Etienne, you're standing there. Your companion, one of Ningwen's guards, men-at-arms, call them what you will, is standing there with a shield and a spear. Mithan, you're behind him. Leif, you've come up behind. Neathanel, you're there. If you may recall, you did that spectacular roll across here. You nearly went in the water, but not quite. Keros is back here. She was just following up the party, and Demos very kindly waited behind to keep an eye on Keros, and absolutely critically, Victory the cat is there. And she's having quite a nice time, kind of licking up the blood and just generally kind of, doing what cats do. Any other questions, guys? Going once, going twice. Let's start the game. We're off. We're into initiative. Whoops, and victory's still going. There we go. All right. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Damn it. I forgot to do that. I'll do it next time. Okay. 26. Yeah. Ethel, you're first to act.
She'd like to continue her roll.
Mm-hmm.
She really wants to keep prone.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd like to roll to the wall, and then have a little kind of peek over the top and perceive.
Okay.
And have a little perception.
Cool.
Over to you. I mean, she wants to stay hidden, so whether that involves a hiding roll, I don't know. But yeah, so that's probably what she wants to do anyway.
Cool. Done. Yeah, I would ask for a hide. It's a 20% action. Now, you'll just see here, by the way, just a quick aside and a thank you, actually. With some of the maps that we play on, I make myself. With some of the maps, more often, however, I cannibalize the maps. This is one of the maps I've cannibalized. I wasn't able to find credits of who made this map, but it is, I think you'll agree, an absolutely beautiful map. But there is a slight issue here. You'll see that those columns, for some reason, don't come down and match. There is, Neathanel, a wall. It's not on the screen for some reason, but there is a low wall here that you're behind. So yes, you move up behind. Now, your option for perceptions include either a 10% at a negative 20, negative 20 or negative 10? Negative 10, negative 20, or a full perception for 30. So a good look around or a short look around.
Well, I think roll, hide, and then perceive with the rest of the round.
Okay, roll, hide, perceive with the rest of the round. Okay, so give me a hide roll, please. I won't make this mast.
17.
17. Cool.
Plus. Oh yeah. All right.
Yep. Plus.
115.
Goodness me. Okay. All right, she's doing her very, very best to keep down, keep low. You can see some shadows there, having a look around. Yeah, whoops, a daisy. So she's trying to make use of the shadows as best she can. Give me a perception roll, please.
Yeah, I mean just peeking, not
understood.
standing up.
Understood.
Yeah,
Understood.
Yeah. That's an 81. Her perception is plus 75.
Correct. Thank you. Okay, cool. Now, this is going to be... I'm not going to... In the interest of time, I'm not going to take Niathanel out and explain what she sees and all the rest of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the rest of the players, because at this stage you don't... There's a lot of confusion and stuff going on, so you do not know this information. Niathanel does, you don't. So, as much as you possibly can, it's really hard, I know, but try not to, if you can, try not to metagame. So, you have a really good look around, Niathanel, and you see the following. Over here, there is a man kind of crouching down with a crossbow. Here, also crouching down and aiming at the archway, is a man with what looks like another crossbow. There's someone you can't quite see. You think they've got a bow of some kind, someone kind of hiding in the shrubbery up here. They seem to have a missile weapon from what you can make out, but you can't quite be sure. Peering around, there's this guy here, definitely with a bow. And then there was this chap here, who was one of the people up the tunnel that you saw. He's standing here with quite a vicious looking, you can see it there on the screen, a vicious looking club, spiked club. And there's this guy here, an Arab looking gentleman with a massive two-handed scimitar. He's holding it in both hands there. That's what you see.
And do I have anything left of my action, or
just what else? Just to have a quick look to see if you see anything else. Hang on, because that was turned out to be a very, very good roll. Let's see, what else could you notice? Yeah, ooh. Yeah. Over here, just here, you notice a few people crouching down behind this tree. Can't quite see the island from the angle you're at, to be fair. Oh, you probably can, actually. So you can see a few people crouching at this tree. They're kind of... Hang on, let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Peering out. Okay, no, I'm gonna give you that. So you see over here, and you've got Elven eyesight. You see these people crouching behind the tree. There are lots of arrows, plenty of arrows peppered around the tree. You also see this woman, a familiar woman, this woman here, and this woman here, held captive and held onto by some of the others. She looks like this. This woman here appears to be captive or being grabbed onto by some of these people. This tree is completely peppered with arrows, and you can kind of see why, because, see if this works. Bang. Because from up here, looking, Nathaniel, you're over here.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And you can just make out some bowmen on top of the tower, and they are absolutely riddling. This tree is just covered in arrows. These people behind the tree are keeping a very low profile. So, absolutely, again, have to stress, guys. Nathaniel sees that. Your characters don't. Please do your best to roleplay with the information you have. That takes you to 50% action. No, probably 60% action by the time you wiggle forward a bit. What do you do with the remaining 40% of your rounds, Neathanol?
Activating the 9-voice ring would be a much fuller... Yeah, I can't do that. And she can't start preparing. I guess, yeah, probably... I don't think so. I think she can do without action, really. So she's just going to keep looking and studying means of egress from where she is.
Cool, done. Means of egress. So that's the situation she's in. She did roll very well, by the way. It was an 86. So to get across to this other part over here, that's what it kind of looks like. That's helpful. So she is here.
Right. So she'd be moving directly towards that bowman where she to go across there. Yeah, I got it. Or that crossbow then. Yeah.
So she is here. There is someone over there. And someone kind of here-ish.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Keros. All right. Please remember you know nothing of that information just shared. What do you do?
I know nothing. I will trot over to Demos.
Yep.
And give him a big smooch on the cheek.
Okay.
Say thanks for waiting.
Okay. 10% action. Yep.
Now I still have my pack.
No. You left your pack.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
In the nice garden. So I will be waiting. I'll be moving with Demos. So I assume we'll be moving forward, but I won't be going off on my own just yet.
Okay. You have your bow in your hand.
Yeah. I do. And I have a sword as well.
At your side, correct.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah. You're waiting. Is that right? To move.
Yeah.
With
I want to move with Demos. I don't want to move off on my own.
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming we'll be moving forward.
Cool. Etienne.
I think he will. He'll start to prepare. I think.
Okay.
He'll take cover by the side of the arch.
Yep.
He hasn't got a missile weapon anyway, so he'll move to the.
Yeah. I assumed you have. I mean, I've just placed the counter there, but yep.
Yeah, he'll hold and stay out of Arrow's way and start preparing.
As much. Well, to be fair, as much as you can. I mean, you're crouching down, but you know that is.
Yeah. Do you see that green square?
Yep.
So standing at, with his back to that.
Okay.
Pillar with his new friend, just saying keep still and everything will be fine.
So you're putting your friend where, Etienne? Beside you?
Next to him on the pillar. Yeah.
Okay.
Him to my right.
Okay. So Etienne, I can't move your counter, but you're standing on the pillar. You are pretty much, at least directly in front of you, pretty much in cover. Only one person can fit on that green space. Cool. Done. And you're preparing. Next up is Leif.
What can Leif see out in the courtyard?
Is he making a perception roll?
I think. Yes, 10% perception.
10% perception, negative 20. Give me a roll.
53.
53. I'm not going to make this masked because you already have had the scene described to you. What's your bonus, please?
Plus 40.
It's 40. Okay. You are aware, and you're standing a bit further back. You're definitely aware of two men standing here. They're kind of, their back is up against this wall, and you're seeing an archer prepare a weapon here. That's what you see, and you've just seen Etienne take a step up onto this green thing and put his back against the wall.
What's Leif's cover like from anyone with a missile weapon through the archway? So he's quite well covered by Etienne's friend, I'd say.
Yeah, yes, moderately. I would say you'd have probably 50% soft cover.
Cool. He's still got his sword and shield, so he's got his shield up.
Is he standing?
No, he'll crouch. He'll
Okay.
crouch.
Okay, that would give him more cover.
Well, that gives him more cover. Cool. He will definitely crouch, and he is going to opportunity prepare. So if he needs to run, if he needs to move, either move to attack or move to run away, he will do that instead. But otherwise, if he doesn't need to do that, then he will be preparing.
Okay, done. Cool. Thank you. Damn it. That. Next up is okay. Fun. You're next.
She has got her bow out. She will be crouching down as well, going for maximum cover.
Not so a good amount of cover, not complete cover.
Yep. She'll be crouching as much as she can to give herself. Yeah. And she will. Okay. She reloads.
She reloads.
That's not the one. Yeah, 70%. Oh, cool. 70% action, so she could do a 30% perception.
Yeah, sure. Give me a roll.
Cool.
And again,
and she's going to
must.
Yep, she's going to report 40
plus
perception is 75.
Okay, cool. So Mython, you have a good look around, kind of peering cautiously out around the meat shield here. You definitely see, probably from the angle you're at, you would struggle to see this bowman here. Leif can just see him. But you definitely see these two men here with apparent melee weapons. You see this man here with a, looks like a crossbow he's got. You've seen someone up here, and you've seen some movement over here too.
Okay, cool. She will say in her 3 words, she'll say, crossbow. That's a hyphenated word, I'm sure. Crossbow.
I'll give you it.
She'll just want to explain in a voice that, a whisper. She'll probably have to say it twice. Damn it. She's saying it in a language that the majority of the party can understand, so not her friend next to her, unfortunately. But she'll gesture if she can, sort of cross arches. Okay. Basically, is what she's saying.
Cool.
And pointing to the direction that she sees them.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Demos. You and Keros are standing next to each other. Your spear and shield are in hand. Just a heads up and a rule that we haven't actually played a lot, but just to let you and everybody else know, there is an action called missile parry. So missile parry is you must have either a shield or terrain to parry a missile with. So basically either ducking or using your shield. So you can reduce your offensive bonus in a round. So if Demos has a plus 100 for his spear, he can reduce that by half using his. So he could put 50% on to his defensive bonus and only get 50% to attack with. But he's basically, you can imagine, and if you see the GM on screen, you are using your shield right this. You're crouching right down and getting maximum use of your shield. You can't attack much with it, but you can move up to 50%, and you can attack with 50% as well. So basically, it's utilizing your shield as you'd expect a shield to be used, completely and utterly covering, well, not completely and utterly, but largely covering you as much as you can. You can also do that with terrain as well. So a pillar or ducking or whatever, but predominantly described with shields. Demos, Keros has come up to you. What do you do?
I would like to, I guess move forward with Keros and have the shield up
Okay.
to cover. Yeah.
So the one
Can
thing.
he walk in such a way that he can kind of, he's kind of got himself, but probably like a quarter of himself behind it and like 3/4 of Keros
It's very chivalrous.
behind his shield.
Oh,
I haven't seen it in the rules. I can't think of any reason why not. Actually, yeah, I guess a shield's a shield. You can choose what you prefer to protect yourself with. With the shield parry, the rules that I've just read out, you would the benefit is you get more protection. The negative is you are reduced in your movement, so you only get 50% of your movement, or attacking or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
yeah.
So what is he?
Yeah,
So
that's okay.
covering 3/4 of the precious magician with your shield, and 1/4 on yourself. So you're mostly in the open, and she's not. I suppose that works. Where do you go?
I guess just forward.
Okay. So what's his base movement rate, please?
Keros is enjoying this snuggle, can I just say? Any opportunity.
Base, it's the BMR, 65.
65. So half. So what speed is he moving?
I reckon just a walk.
Okay. So 35, cool. So he's taking it very cautiously. So 35 would get him to kind of there. So walking up with Keros very cautiously, you and Keros get up to, call it about, here, and about, hey, we just lost Keros. Just lost Keros. Oh no! Oh, Keros! There she goes.
Is the cat okay?
Cat's fine. So, approximately there. Cool. Okay. Anything else for you guys? Because Keros, you had delayed your action as well. You're moving up with them. That would be for Keros. You'd still have, I don't know, call it 75% of your round left.
No, I think she's going to stay put, and she's got her bow in her hand.
Yep.
Correct. She's not. Yeah, she's going to stay with Demos.
Okay. Cool. Done.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Your companion with spear and shield, he's ducking right down, and he's got his shield pretty much covering his body at this stage. He says in South Tongue, I think we agreed on. What now? What do we do? Yeah, I'm happy for you to answer Pete for a word or two.
Sure. Methan will say, I suppose, Neathanol, and she'll sort of, gesture with her eyes. may act. And we need them to fire first, basically.
Okay.
And then we rush them.
Okay. That is it for that round. Into round 2. We are off. So you're in this situation exactly as described, and all of a sudden, distantly, and from up this way, you hear the following. The sound of a pretty large amount of glass smash. A large bit of glass smash. Neathanel.
So she'll remain in a hiding position, just peeking up over in the shadows. But she would like to prepare.
Cool. She's preparing. Done. Okay. Leif.
Leif is going to cast a spell.
Cool.
So he's only had 1 round prep.
Yeah, just... Yep.
Oh, come on.
That's not fair.
What's the roll?
It's a 5. So I don't think it's a failure.
No.
Apart from...
No, it's not a failure. What kind of spell is it? It might be a failure if it's it's an attack spell.
It's not an attack spell, it's an illusion spell.
Okay. Okay, I think you're... Well, hang on, let's see.
But he's at negative 15 because only 1 round prepped.
Correct. And he might be... So, 5 minus 15. He doesn't get any base spells, does he?
Not, because he's not a...
No, he's not. I regret to say, that is a spell failure. Give me a roll, please.
41, okay.
41. Moderate mental lapse causes caster to cast an ineffectual spell, but not lose spell points.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, but lost preparation.
Lost preparation.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay. Brain fart.
Yeah, call it a brain fart. Nothing. Yeah. So basically, Leif, you just are about to do something dramatic, and then just kind of nothing really happens. You got 25 left to act.
He will say, I'm going to try to do a phantasm.
Okay.
To get them to fire, and I assume he will have explained his spells to the rest of the party. But what they should know, what the party would know that means is he's got a spell that can create an illusion of a person, and he's going to have that person run out, basically.
Okay. Okay.
When
so
he cast the spell.
One round. Okay. Okay. Keros, you're next. You're here?
Can I? Yes.
What do you do?
Can I please hold until Demos,
Right, move with Demos.
or ask Demos? Yeah, or we just wait till Demos' turn?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Methane, you're next.
Still snuggling though. Still snuggling in.
Still snuggling.
You know.
Methane, you have an arrow on your string.
Oh, she will... So, she would like to opportunity prepare, and what will mean if she's not preparing, it will be because she's needing to opportunity fire, or move, or cast.
Right now, she is a channeling user. She needs to have one hand free from memory.
Yep. So she could hold the arrow on the string.
She can. She can with one hand.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. But good to know that. Yeah. Yeah. Is that
Double
okay?
check that, but as far as I know, certainly Essence needs one hand free. I'm pretty sure channeling does too. So say again, Pete. What's she doing?
So she's intending to prepare, but she might well need to snapcast if we need a wall, or she might have an opportunity to fire if a target. Well, actually, can she shoot one of the people over the other side of the courtyard? In her estimation,
She can see a little bit of this guy, but he's also not being silly. He's crouching down as well. He's got a good amount of cover, not complete, but yeah, he's in a good amount of cover. There'll be a hefty negative at the shot.
No, so that's her action. If she gets an opportunity to shoot someone with a good clear shot, she might do it. Or if she feels we need, if people start firing at us from unexpected directions, she'd like to cast a snapcaster. She might want to snapcast a wood spell.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's preparing.
Okay, cool. All right. Etienne.
Etienne is preparing. He obviously listened to what Leif was planning to do, so I think he is thinking that he will prepare until that action occurs, and then he will cast.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, well, one thing. How far away the bows on the other side that they've seen?
Yep.
How far away are they?
Yep, sure. So from here to here, about approximately hundreds. Yeah, basically all about 100 foot away. Thereabouts.
Okay, 100 foot. All right, okay.
Thereabouts. Okay. You hear some discussion between these men. They're too far away to hear what they say, but they're clearly speaking to each other. Oh no, not yet. Yeah, your Dagar. Help me, Pete. The guy with the spear.
Dagran.
Dagran, thank you. Dagran shouts out, Gilda! Gilda, are you there? And far across the way, a voice responds, yes. And Dagran yells, he's yelling in Westron, in South Tongue. Gilda, hold fast. Hold fast. Be ready on my command. Hold fast. Ready on my command. And next is Demos.
You should have said the Gilda triplets. I think.
Demos.
Yeah, he'll just keep shuffling forward with the shield parry and keeping Kiros covered, mostly covered.
All right. So cool. So as you get up to here, there is the twang of a bow, and this man here launches an arrow at the shield, kind of creeping forward.
How rude.
How rude indeed. Who does he shoot at? Now, well, no, he shoots at Demos because he can see more of Demos. Here's the shot, Demos. Ooh. Oh.
The noises that I like Chris here making. So
I don't like that face.
I don't know. There's the noises I don't like.
Noises. No one likes the noises. Demos. Now, his shields. he does get the... No, so 25 for the shield, plus what is 50% of his offensive bonus with his spear, please? This might save him.
So half of his spear.
Half a spear, yeah.
Okay, so it'd be. Oh my god, my math. It'd be about 50.
Approximately.
58.
58? Cool,
Yeah.
lovely. 58 times 2 is 83. So plus your shield bonus and your crouching down, kind of using your shield. So that's an 83 all told for your defensive bonus. However, very generously, you are giving 3/4 of that to your friend Keros. You're protecting mostly Keros, which means you get only a little bit of that defense, that precious defense. And I'm really sorry, Demos. But he just rolled it. I'll show you what he rolled in a second. I don't... This is... Okay. Brave, kind Demos, covering Keros with a short bow. Demos wears what kind of armor? He wears DB of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 plus... So I haven't rolled the critical yet. Haven't rolled the crit, so ignore the crit. But this is the result, Demos. I'm putting into chat now. So the crit is not the crit. I haven't rolled it yet.
Can I ask? What's the...
Coming into chat now. The range I've done the range. Done the range speed. It's less than 100.
Oh.
Ouch, Demos. 34 in an E. And
Demos.
an A critical. I'm about to roll the... I'll put the camera on the dice rolls for the dramatic purposes only. Here is the roll, Demos. This is the E critical coming your way. Exclamation mark R space D 100. Do you feel lucky, Demos? Here we go. And you've got an A coming your way as well. Why didn't that roll? I don't know. Exclamation mark R space D 100. Here it comes. No. Exclamation mark R space D 100. Here we go. 18. Breathe again, Demos. Breathe again.
Aren't we glad that the extra damage...
The rule!
Oh my god, we changed that rule.
Totally.
Holy. Imagine 2 deaths within like 5 minutes.
Right. Unfortunately, Demos, however, you are stunned. So the arrow clips you, and you are stunned. He does get to roll the A. I'm not going to do that on screen, so we'll apply that. The A on you roll in a second. So you take an E and an A crit. Goodness me, Demos. Okay, so it's a 0 in A and 37. So a minor calf wound, Demos. You're bleeding at 1 hit per round. You've taken a bucket load of hits. You're on 48 hits. You're stunned. Stunned 1 round. You already started moving this round, so it means you're stunned next round. So you're inactive next round. And you are bleeding at 1 hit per round. But that was an E critical and an A critical on you, Demos, and that was lucky.
Is he still standing, Chris?
Still standing. Yeah, he's still standing. Yes.
Do I have any movement?
Yes. Yeah.
Can I butt in?
Yes.
I'm just one. Oh, yeah.
As I understood, you were moving up with Demos. You're doing something different.
I just don't know if it's my turn now, or can I just ask if I can do something given the current situation?
Well, you didn't. You said you were moving up with Demos, so that was your declaration. You didn't say you're doing anything else, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it there. This is where you. Well, it depends. What is the action? Let's hear the action first.
Well, I was thinking, I couldn't obviously anticipate this, to be fair, but given I would suggest, if he's not already on the ground, that we would get on the ground behind the shield, with our important bits behind the shield. But he's standing, right?
Yes. But
Can we move out of range to the right? Under the shield?
Next round. You can. You said you were following up with Demos. I'll give you the fact that you can move, Keros. You can move.
No, I don't want to leave Demos. I was just thinking we'd crouch on the ground with the shield over us.
You could do that next round, potentially. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not leaving him. No.
Okay. All right. Leif, did you get a chance to act this round? I don't think you did.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did. He did. So there we go. That is the end of the round. Demos, that was close. Okay, initiative. Rolling initiative. The computer's rolling initiative for you, and we're off. Cool. Okay. Ethanol, you're up.
Still gonna give her another round for prep. That will take it to 0, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So that'll be 2 rounds. Yes. Okay. What does he do? Yeah. 6. So this guy here, takes a shot at you, Leif. Now you're in a good amount of cover, so definitely giving you a very chunky amount of cover. You're crouched down, and you're making as much use of cover as you can. So you're in, you're in as good a cover as you can, basically.
Shield parry.
Yes. Yeah, I'll give you that. You hadn't had a chance to say what you're doing, so yep, that's fair enough. So good cover, not complete cover. And you're parrying at 50%. Wham! This is a heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbows are really dangerous in this game. They do 1.5 the damage in the rulebooks. I say you get rocketed back by the bolt, but the bolt is just sticking, quivering in your shield. You are really thanking your lucky stars for having your shield. It stopped.
Thank you.
And with that, this guy breaks and starts running. Does he? Yeah, he does. And so he was there. Yeah, about there. So he starts belting. Okay. Two. Yeah, no. Keros, what do you do?
So Demos can't do anything at all.
So
He can just stand there this round.
No. So stun, definition of stun in this game. Stun number of rounds.
I'm stunned.
No. Demos is stunned.
No. Oh, that was a joke. Sorry.
Yep.
Didn't land.
No.
Yep.
For this number of rounds, the target may not attack. They may only parry with half their offensive bonus. Normal DB to quickness, shield, etc. is not affected. The only other actions allowed are movement and maneuver, both modified by 50%. Certainly, in Demos's turn, he can definitely drop to the ground in his turn, or Keros can act. What do you do?
I'd like to talk. Do I have to wait for Demos's round? I just want to ask. I tell you what I want to do. I want to either, if he can't move, although he can.
He can at -50. Yep.
What I would want to tell him is that I will come in front of you. We'll hold as one, so we're one person width, Demos width. Hold the shield, and we'd want to move over to the left where the other team members are holding the shield. If we can shuffle that way.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. I still think though you've got two people. I mean, Demos has a decent sized shield, but it's not a full shield, which is like plus 40 against bowfire. I think it's plus 20 or 20. No, it's 25 Demos, so it's a large shield. So it's the second largest shield. Yeah, I'd allow it, but you definitely won't be completely behind cover. Just so you know.
No, but I'm just thinking. Keros is a slip of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
She could slide in front of him.
Okay.
He could hold the shield. They're technically the width of Demos. And that's better than nothing.
Okay. So you go in front.
And then they kind of move as one person across to the other party members.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
But if Demos wants to do that, that's what I would suggest.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you're both at this stage still standing, by the way.
That's good.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's what you're doing. Very good. Next up. All right. So, 22. Just have a look. Just coming. There we go. No, not quite. What does this chap do? Yeah. It's really got no... Oh, okay. Alright. 16. Just wallop. It's 282 foot, but this keen-eye bowman has seen movement down here and takes a shot. Six. Ooh. Is it a fumble? So he doesn't hit him. It's a fumble. Does he break his bow?
Sounds like those archers were doing fine until we came along.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, they were having a great time. They were having an absolutely superb time. So it's a very, very, very long way away, but to anybody that speaks South Tongue, you just hear somebody yell, "Fuck!" from the top of that tower. Leif, what do you do, please?
So he's only got 50% action. 50% action, I believe. He did the shield parry.
He did the shield parry, correct? Yes.
Yeah. So not much that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he'll just hide more.
Okay, hide more. Etienne, what do you do, please?
Well, Etienne's sort of conscious. He's heard that something is planned, so he's going to continue preparing and waiting for the he's not going to take the lead because he can't see.
Cool.
He knows there's some adversaries across the way that he's seen, but he's continuing to prepare, and he will cast when someone makes a definitive move.
Okay. So you do. Yeah, this guy has had enough as well and starts running. Number 14. So 14, there is another twang from the tower. Actually, I do need to see that because I need to know range. Is it this guy? Oh, it's this guy. Just 180 foot. Go. Flank. Range is 20 foot. And oh ho 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 ho. There is a scream from out here. Now, GM's been very helpful giving you all this information. How nice of me to do that. Mithan, what are you doing?
She is doing same as last time. Prepare, opportunity to prepare, and fire or cast if needed.
Okay. All right. Okay. This guy here starts running. And again, from the tower, there's a bow shot. About that. Bang. Okay. Dagron gets to his feet. We go. They run. We go. He's getting to his feet and moving up here, shield in front of him, coming around sides the thug that Etienne has. He's kind of looking around, his shield's up. We go. Looking around for support from the rest of you. Any action from the rest of you?
Well, Leif's acted.
Okay.
Etienne's acted, so...
Okay.
I mean, next time. Yep.
Matt can say, next round.
Just wait 10 seconds. All right. Demos, you've just taken an arrow in an unfortunate place. Keros is kind of snuggled in front of your shield. You have tempest. You can move at -50. What do you want to do, please? You're currently standing.
I just sort of follow what what Keros said and shuffle to the left. Was it?
And then a jump to the right. How does the song go? There we go. Cool. So you guys move over here. Any other action from either Keros or Demos? You're moved like a matter of a few feet, like 4 or 5 foot. It's virtually nothing. Any other? You both have a bit of action. Anything I need to know about? Oh, okay.
No, we're just gonna stay as one behind it. Oh yeah, and is the arrow in the leg?
No, it's a glancing shot.
Oh, well, pressure so that we're not bleeding out. Thanks, Pete.
So you clamp for 1 round on his leg. You grab Demos's muscular leg, Keros.
Nice.
Oh my!
Oh my! All right.
I mean, Keros is not mad about this situation, I have to say.
Okay. That is the end of the rounds.
Can Mithan
Go, Pete.
change action?
Go.
Yep. She, for 10%, she'd like to cast her Woodwall spell.
Okay. 10%. Actually, that was probably better. Yeah, of course. Cancel action. Thank you, Pete. We should have done that for you, Keros. Okay. She wants to... okay, give me a roll, please.
She's got 1 round prep.
Yep.
25.
25.
The roll.
Okay. With 25, with 1 round prep.
She does have base spells.
Okay. So 25 minus 15 plus
10.
Plus 10. However, even without her base spells, that spell was successful. You want to cast a wood wall? Another wood wall. Oops. Where did your first wood wall go?
Well, that was Keros' wood wall.
It was Keros' wood wall. Sure. Where does Mithan's wood wall go?
Mithan is aware that there are people to the left that have run. She's aware from her perception roll. There are people to the right, so she wants to put her wood wall at the bottom of the steps. Well, yeah. Maybe she doesn't have good advantage on it, but she's wanted. So it's 20 foot long. She wants it to be blocking fire between us and where she knows the crossbowmen are.
Okay. So you tell me where it goes.
Difficult. Can we go back a bit? I bet she's not going to be able to get it where she wants it because it needs to be on flat ground. That. Yep. See the green area? Yep. In front of. Yep, that's the one. So across there, as much as possible. In her judgment.
So.
Yep. As much. That's water. Damn it. Oh, okay. Along the edge of that pond thing. So from the ferny-looking bush.
Oops.
Don't know if this is going to do any good at all, but she can. Yep. And angled on the same orientation as that pond. So we can run round the edge, but as we're exiting the stairs, we're perhaps covered by it.
Okay.
Yeah. And a little bit.
Yeah, no, I've got it. Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
See?
sorry.
Description, please, Pete. Does it need to be resting on something? I thought.
It needs to be resting on a solid surface.
Okay. Anything else?
Creates a wall of wood up to 10 foot by 20 foot by 2 foot. It must rest on a solid surface. It can be burned through or chopped through or toppled. I assume that means people pushing against it if one end is not against a wall.
Okay. So
she's wanting it for archery fire rather than...
Yeah, got it. So there, basically.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Done.
Thank you for what it's worth. Thank you.
That is the end of the round. GM's going to the loo. Back in a second.
Wanted to cast that spell for ages.
Well, there you go.
Done!
It's a lovely feature. You've really made something of the garden.
That's what I thought it needed.
It really is in keeping. I can't stick a nice trellis up.
I don't know if it's going to do any good, but I mean, it's just...
Well, no, that blocks the... I don't know what's happening with those crossbowmen, but that's a good little fighting platform there to hide behind. That's great.
Advances are somewhat anyway. Oops.
Don't know how we're going to get on that island, but anyway. Don't worry about that.
That's what the range is. Yeah.
I'm wondering whether to just go... yeah.
Just charge the crossbowman.
Well, I'll probably go invisible, right?
Oh, definitely.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, it depends if he's fired or not. I don't think he's fired, though, is he?
I think there's still several crossbowmen there.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Two or three. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's hope our little injured friend behind the other wood wall... Was he injured? No, he wasn't. There was the bowman we left. Remember?
Bowman, yeah, the one who just shouted at.
No. There was the bowman that was left behind the wood wall to guard.
Yes, what I mean, yeah. That was Jeff, or whatever his name was, who just got shouted at.
Okay,
No.
we're off.
That's the guy at the top, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, there was a guy that we left we're behind our other wood wall.
Oh, I thought that's who he was shouting at, actually. But
Oh, okay. Oh, possibly. Yeah.
Okay. Ethanol.
she's obviously been keeping an eye on things while she's doing her prep. Can I have a, just interested to know how far away the crossbow, she saw that there was a crossbow person sort of directly across from her. Over that way. Oh, I see. Across the right, the other side. How far away is that?
86.7 feet.
Okay, all right. So I guess she's going to cast invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, before I do that, in terms of my path to that person, it looks like I can just walk along the top of the wall. Would that be an adequate assessment of what I'm looking at?
Would have to get down here. It's a relatively easy maneuver. Very easy maneuver, but you would have to get down. And then from there, you could walk along.
All the way?
It's like it.
Okay. All right, she'd like to cast invisibility, please.
Cool. Give me a roll.
$66.
Success. She has 20% left to act. What does she do? 25% left to act. What does she do with the remaining time?
She'd like to move, but she's she's not going to risk knocking herself in any way. So, in terms of, she will, slide, literally just sit on the wall, swing her legs over. She doesn't want to make it,
Okay, so
Doesn't want to foul anything.
give me a... It's a stressful situation, however, so I am going to ask for a maneuver, but it is a routine maneuver. Give me a routine maneuver, please.
72.
72 plus agility of...
Agility adjustment 35.
Done. Easy. She slips carefully, quietly down. She doesn't thud down. As far as she is aware, she doesn't break the spell. And I'd give you probably that and... Oops. It's a bit fiddly in here. Kind of... Her path is here. Give her up to, say... Oops, a daisy. Up to, say, there, perhaps.
If she can stand up.
If she can stand up. There she goes, she's there.
In the roses.
In the roses.
And she can obviously see that bloke still, can she? He isn't moved.
Yeah, he's beginning to. Yeah, he has actually, the last little while. He's kind of sort of moving down here, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. That is Neathal's turn.
Cool.
Keros. What are you doing? So sorry, Pete made a very good point. There is something called a cancel action in this game. So you declare something, and then if you change it to do something else, so you can declare, and we should have done that with you previously, you can declare that you sing a song, pick your nose, go for a swim, shoot someone with an ice ball in the face, and then when if you choose to change that, you can do so in your turn, but you suffer a 10% penalty.
Yeah, I forget about all of this. Thank you. No, I'm all good.
Cool. So what does she do?
Oh. What does she do? Can she hold her action?
Sure, but I need to get a sense of, rather than just generally, she does something. What does she do?
I'm hanging with Demos, and I'm stopping the bleeding, and we've still got the shield, right?
Yes.
So I'm just going to hang there, and I'm going to have a chat to Demos about what we can do to sort him out, because I've only got 3 power points left, and I'm not a healer, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Cool.
32. Yeah. This guy also legs it, so running along here. Yep. So anybody kind of keeping an eye here has seen him run out. 14 takes a shot at him. 2. No. Range of 200. Ooh, even with the range bonus. 61. Forearm wound. He's stunned. This guy takes a shot. Bang. Okay. Next. 26. It's here. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yep, he just runs straight. It's there, okay. Etienne, what do you do? Hello, Etienne.
Talking merrily to myself. He would like to transcend armor to cast.
Cool. Okay, give me a roll, please.
36.
Plus, what's his transcend? It's got to be 101 or better.
Let's hope so.
What's
81.
81. 117. You're in luck. Give me a roll for the spell. Actually, that was the roll for the spellcasting. I think. Hang on. No. Give me a roll for the spellcasting, please, as well. Separate roll.
14.
14. You've prepared 2 rounds. There is no bonus. There is no minus. What kind of spell is it? Is it an attack spell in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Okay. The spell is successful.
Great. So, he is going to cast Inspirations. And so everyone within 20 feet of him, he can't really afford to hang on, but, needs a must. With that regard, actually, who is within 20 feet of him?
Everybody.
Brilliant. All right, that'll do then. So yeah, he's gonna do cast Inspirations 2, which caster inspires allies notice who are within an area of effect.
Mm-hmm.
All allies gain +10 to melee attacks, moving and maneuvers for the duration of the spell. Only works during combat or highly religious moment, i.e. an oratory presentation prior to a large battle.
Cool.
Bonuses do not apply to the caster.
How long does this last for?
Inspirations lasts for the next 6 rounds.
Cool. Guys, up to you to remind me, please. Nice one. You have 25% left to act, Etienne. What are you doing?
Well, he'll move with Chummy. He'll move as far as he can. I understand there's a charge. He may not make it as far, but he'll go with him. And if he has some words, he will say, "You're inspired," in case they don't already know.
Okay.
They probably are familiar with the sensation by now, but anyway.
Okay, sure thing. Leif, what do you do?
Leif will move up with
Dagram?
thank you, Dagran, and be prepared to follow his lead.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that's going to be shield parry as we walk up.
Okay.
But he'll follow Dagran's lead. Yep.
Cool. All right.
Ready.
16. Is very good. Okay. Right. So Dagran does move, and Leif, you follow him. Etienne, you follow a little bit further behind. Etienne, what are you doing with this man here that you've had at sword point now for some 40 or some few minutes actually?
I can't really do anything with him, really. Well, how much would it expend to push him in the water? Otherwise, I'll just take him with me.
10%.
He can just come with us. That's fine.
All right.
Oh no, I'll push him in the water. I've had enough of this. I'll push him in the water.
Okay. Just basically, kind of an agility check. He wasn't ready for it. Basically, just give me a roll to see whether you fuck it up.
67.
67. He goes in the drink. Dagran, and there's... Do I have a splash sound? I don't think I do. So Dagran moves down, shield up as much as he can, and he's shouting. He's shouting in South Tongue. I'm not going to bother to translate or put it into chat for those that only speak South Tongue. but he's yelling at the top of his voice two things. He's yelling, Gilda, on me, and yelling in this direction. Hold, it's Dagran, and kind of waving his spear in the direction of the tower. He moves down here, shield up, and he's yelling at the top of his voice in the direction of one tower, two towers. It's Dagram, hold. Leif, you can move up to him completely, because you didn't do anything else this round. You're keeping your shield up in front of you. You are shield parrying. Duly noted. Etienne, you only had 25 left. Oh no, you only have 15 because you pushed the guy in the drink. So I'd say you'd made it partway down the stairs. So you've come down halfway down. Well, maybe at the bottom of the stairs. Cool. Next up. Oh. 17, 22 on 17. Range. Wallop. Another shot from the towers. Nathan, what are you doing?
Sorry. She would like to. Oh, geez. Her space movement is 65. How far is 30 foot?
Sure.
Please.
By the way, love it when you do, and just as a shout out and strong encouragement for others to do the same, love it when you do the figuring out beforehand how far you can move. Thank you, Pete. That makes both my job a lot easier, and it also makes the game go faster. So thanks for doing the calculation. 30 foot is from Mithan is bottom of the stairs.
Excellent. Can she be bottom of the stairs, still behind the wood wall, so on the other side of where Etienne is? So towards the island from where Etienne is? Yep, perfect. And she is opportunity shooting anyone. So she used 50% of her action because a missile shot is 50% attack. So that was the reason.
Okay. So she has she has some targets.
Yay.
Just a second. Just a second.
The director and his camera moves. Jeez, wow.
You're loving this? Loving this?
It's high action, high octane.
So, couple of things she sees, actually, and in fact, both Leif and Etienne, I'm going to say, you're all quite nervous looking around, and Mithan, you see this, and this is the kind of the perfect angle. So she could just make out half this guy here. So he would have half cover. He's moving at speed. There's a guy who's kind of looking groggy on the bridge. And there are several people over here clustered around the tree. Now, she hasn't seen them before. But if we go and we zoom up to them, what you see is you see several people. Firstly, you see this woman. The woman of your nightmares. Nathan. Maybe you don't. Yeah, no, your perception's pretty good. You catch a glimpse of this woman who tortured you for a month on a ship. She's not dressed like this. She is dressed in black clothing, but it's definitely her. And you saw her in your visions. And you know the way she walks, and all the rest of it. You know her quite well. You see several others. One of the archers ran across and is sheltering behind the tree. There's a thug with a two-handed sword here. A guy here dressed in black. Oops, is he unlocked? No, he's not. He is now. This man here dressed in black, and somebody else here. This man here has grabbed this person. You don't know who this person is. He's grabbed her roughly and is pulling her this way. This very beautiful looking elf, she looks but almost like half collapsed. She's you don't actually know, she's barely standing. And this guy is pulling her. He's got a knife to his throat, to her throat, and he is moving her. He's moved her up to here. Oops, Daisy. He looks, in the split second that Mithan comes down the stairs, he looks like he is about, and he's raising his arm, and he is about to cut this woman's throat. So there are some targets here. Now don't forget, a lot of these people are crouching down, so a lot will be having quite heavy cover. There is a reasonably clear shot, probably your clearest shot, of this guy on the bridge. And then this chap here. Nathan, you've got 50% to act.
Oh, only 50%.
Well, no, you've got
That's enough for a missile shot.
It is enough for a missile shot.
That was it.
Shoot the knifey guy.
Okay. So you have...
Well, have a go.
So, okay, so he is standing completely behind this woman. You, just as fair warning, you would have a negative 120 to this shot, and if you missed under the 120, 120 to the shot. If you miss within the range of 120, in other words, if the difference between you hitting or missing is 120, that means you would hit the woman in front of him.
Yeah,
if you're not going to take the shot.
No, that's with a negative of that amount. That's huge.
He is standing completely behind her.
Yeah.
You just get to see his head. You sure you don't want to take the shot? Your call.
Yeah, quite sure.
Okay.
I know my luck as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She might actually.
Chris, is there also someone over in the on the?
Hang on a sec. That's what Mithan can. That's what Mithan can see. What are you doing, Mithan?
She's going to take an opportunity action to shoot at the end of the round if she can.
Okay. Done.
She's aware that there might be more people coming from behind the wood wall. She'd like to shoot them.
Okay,
Because she's
so-
got a better shot at that. If there's not, she'll shoot someone down near the tree.
So she can see someone there, the guy on the bridge, and then figures kind of cowering down, like at the base of the tree. And you just caught a glimpse of, you knew her as Professor Urswic, but you've also discovered her name is Torvosh Galani. She just like popped her head up for a second or two. You don't think she saw you, but you're not sure, and then you definitely ID'd her. But I probably was a little bit generous with the descriptions there, but there we go.
Mithan's seen all of these people, bar that elven woman in her vision.
She has, but they're also, some nearly 200 foot away. So I'm being kind of generous there.
Yeah, for sure. No, so she'd definitely like to hold her action until the end of the round.
Done. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. 34. This guy here scarpers, and he follows. Whoops, a daisy. the same line as here. Rushing around. Gets to about there. One of our friends from up here, 22, takes a shot on him. What was he? Said he was 34? Yes, I did. 34. Bang. Bang. 200 composite blank. Oh, B puncture. Twang. These people are taking a punishing amount of damage. Okay. So the man, Nathan, you, Etienne, everybody else that's standing there, the man with the knife slits this woman's throat and pushes her body into the water. There's a gout of blood. You see it crimson in the sky as this elven woman, kind of barely on her feet anyway, the cut across her neck was almost so severe to almost sever her head from her neck, and she falls into the water and is gone.
Yeah. Bang goes the advice then.
Oh, and he just goes down too. It's a daisy.
You bastard.
Oops, a daisy. And this chap here decides that discretion being the better part of valor, runs, jumps down successfully, and starts pegging it along here. He gets to about here. This guy here has had enough. Oh no, he doesn't. He is stunned. Okay, he starts moving. Tower guard 23. Oops. Twang. On 17. On fire. Ooh, 19 on D puncture. Guy on the bridge is getting to look a little bit like a pincushion at the moment. Takes a shot as well. And there is a scream from the bridge. Demos, you... what do you do, please, this round?
He will.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he just clamp his wound.
Yep.
I don't know. He's not stunned anymore, is he?
No.
No. Hang on, hello. And
Hello.
child with me.
Oh, hang on. No, I think this was the round he was stunned. Was it? I can't remember.
Was it? I'm pretty sure he moved he could only shuffle the last round.
Yes.
There was only one round he was stunned, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I guess he'd just clamp his wound and shuffle forward with Kiros if she can.
Okay. So, where are you going?
Forward, very carefully.
Okay. So you can move.
I guess aiming towards to be covered enough by the arch and the wood wall. Yeah, see, look, they're moving.
What's that?
Yeah, do you want to listen?
All right. So do you make your way down part of the stairs? Perhaps I'm not going to move you because your counters are about to fall, but you come down to about there.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you can't see, can you?
Oh no, I can. It's the screen's come out. It might just sort of it cuts in and out a little bit,
Got it.
but I can
Cool.
see.
That is the end of the round.
Mithran had a shot on the fleeing guy.
She did. Who are you shooting?
That's what was wonderful. The one, but there was a guy who ran afterwards, and that
one.
seems like a prime. Yeah, before he gets behind any cover, was her plan.
Yeah. You get a little bit of cover because he's kind of waist height. Because if you can see, there's a height difference there.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, but at any point that he was in her range, I think she would have shot.
No. Okay, fair enough. No. Yep. Give me a shot, please. So you can probably take a rear on him. Go for it, Mithran.
35.
35.
That would have been her shot at the knife guy, so it wouldn't have worked.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to console myself with anyway.
Okay. 35. Back shot. Roll. That was a 26 on a knee puncture. Roll the crit, please.
Uh, 46.
46. Wallop. You hit him in the lower back. He screams. You do him another 5 hits, and he stops right in his tracks. Right there. He stands right there.
Cool, thank you.
And you think he's bleeding. That is the end of the round. Initiative. Just to check, Etienne, you've got +9 for initiative bonus. Is that 19 for initiative? Is that right?
One moment, please. Can't remember. He's got a whopping quickness bonus. Or no, shouldn't be. Oh, yes. He's got a move. He's got a quickness bonus of 31.
Yeah.
Modifier of -30. Because I assume that's his armor, is it?
What rank armor is he wearing?
Plate.
Yeah, but which rank?
18.
18. Maybe not that severe. Maybe he's not wearing full plate. He's wearing a breast.
18.
Yeah, 18. So, hang on. It just seems very high. But maybe it is right. 1 second. 18. Yeah, quickness penalty. No, quickness penalty of 20. So he's got a 39. 39 minus 20 is a 19. No, that's absolutely correct. Okay. Wow. He's really, 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 really super fast.
Yeah, that was one of his. Yeah.
Okay.
He's quick.
Yes. So this woman on the island, Torvash Galani, Professor Urswic, whatever, she kind of looked up. She saw you for a second, Mithran, crouched down again. Then she looks up again, and she just screams, "You! You!" pointing in your direction. "Slay them! Cut them down! The foe! The foe! The foe!" And she's pointing back and screaming at the top of the voice. Firstly, she's saying "you" and Westron, and then she switches to Thebronic. Slay them! Cut them down! The foe! The foe! The foe! Yelling and pointing in your direction. She's clearly not happy to see you again.
I think she's actually stolen our response. Rude.
Okay. Neathanel, you are invisible. You are here.
My foe's run away.
Your prey has gone.
So, sorry, what's my fastest way, sort of, because there's no other, she perceived the hell out of the area, that she, as far as she's concerned, all the bow people have gone, would that be correct?
Oh, she knows.
And in terms of her most efficient route back to the courtyard, what would that be?
Running through the gardens, and she could easily run through here.
Yeah, I guess, she doesn't want to break her invisibility.
Yep. Okay.
So she'll move. I mean, she's visible. I guess she wants to move forward and probably stick to the far right of the courtyard.
Okay.
Where it's slightly shadowy. Particularly, I noticed there's some shadows as you approach the bridge. But...
What's her movement range, please? 65, I think.
65. Yeah.
Oh, so tell me where she goes.
Yeah, I mean over to the far side of the courtyard. Cause I think. Oh, sorry. Can you move back a bit? No, sorry. Towards the island. Her intention is to approach. Yeah. Straight across. You know where that guy kind of was hit. She obviously doesn't want to get in the way of any arrow fire. So that kind of way she'll walk when they've.
Okay, so 65 is the...
No, back, more forwards than that.
Okay, that's where I know she's wanting to get there. She's in the process of getting there. She's invisible. Got it.
Right.
So she's aiming for here. Understood. Cool. And she's keeping to the shadows, and she's doing her very best not to be seen. Fair to say, other people have a lot more other things to look at the moment. Keros. Sorry, Graham. What I meant by that was, it's unlikely that she'll be spotted. People are focusing on other things, is how I meant to describe that. Keros, what are you doing? Demos has now clamped his own leg. He's kind of hopping along. What are you doing, please?
I think Demos and I, and she'd like to ask Demos move up to the wood wall, and shelter behind it with the other. Who's there already?
That's the situation.
With those two.
That's your spearman friends. It's Leif, Mithun, and Etienne.
Yeah, I wonder if we could move up, to the wood wall, if Demos is happy with that. We'll go together.
Are you still using maximum protection of the shield, so in other words, extremely limited movement, or are you walking normally? It's probably a question.
Do I know the boat?
Probably a question for Demos. No. You've seen a few people running and heard a few people running, but that's probably it.
Okay, well, if we don't, I'd say the shield is up, but I'd want to ask Demos.
Okay. Demos, I'll ask you to make a call. Yeah, but just
now.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So I missed some of that because I'm trying to prevent kids from falling down.
Would shield up.
Shield up or walking normally.
Yeah. No, walk with shield because I don't want to be shot again.
Cool. Sure. Yeah, fair enough. 32. Where is 32? This guy here. Not a lot. Kind of staggers. He's not doing too well. Kind of staggers down here a little bit, but he's really not doing too great. Team 2. Bang. No, it's a miss. Okay, and next, 26. This guy here, he was the one that shot at Leif. He has an empty crossbow. You're lucky. Etienne, what do you do, please? Hello, Etienne.
Doing it again. Immediate sharp left, please, and down the thoroughfare there.
Oh.
And I think there's a sort of pillar. How far away is that? So I guess you'd like to move as far as there, only perhaps potentially behind the pillar. But I guess as he's moving towards that pillar, he would just wants to perceive the island, and he's particularly interested in who's there, what they're armed with.
All right. So that was
if if he should see a missile weapon, that might give him pause for thought to hide behind the pillar before moving forwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's only 40% movement. So yes, he can definitely make a perception roll. Give me a roll, please. I'm not going to ask for this, Mast. I don't have time.
Time for this.
Don't have time for this. Just got to move on.
52.
52, lovely. What's your bonus?
Not great. Shall I just leave it at that? No, hang on. Last 14.
10. Okay. Probably with a roll like that, not a lot. Let's have a look. So, I mean, he is definitely aware of. Can you see? No, I can't even. Yeah. Okay. He is aware of this guy here that Mithan's just shot in the back. Down the slope, this chap here who definitely is bleeding. You can see that from here. There's another foe here, and then there are people clustered around on the island at the base of this tree, looking ready to go. There's no one alive on the bridge at this stage.
Did he see any missile weapons? I suppose
with a roll like that, no, not a chance.
No. You see, there's a sort of how much more movement has he got left?
He moved 40% of his action or thereabouts. He perceived 30, so you got 30% left.
Could he make the? You see, there's a sort of sticky up, not pillars. I don't know what you call those. Really, the end of the banister, if you like. Yeah, can he make that? And could he crouch behind it?
Oops, depends what speed he's going. That's only 30 foot away. If he jogged, he could make it there.
Yeah, and then he'd like to crouch behind that.
Cool. Give me a roll for jogging, please. Easy maneuver.
$52.
Cool. He's fine. Yep. He gets down here and crouches down. You're definitely not in complete cover, but you're pretty good. Okay. That's Etienne's turn. Leif, what are you doing, please?
Yep. Same as Etienne.
Same as Etienne? Sure.
Yep.
What speed is he going, please?
He'll whatever speed he needs to. Probably is just exactly the same.
70.
Make a jog.
75%. Give me a roll.
85.
Yeah, he's fine.
Cool. And does that mean he also gets a perception roll? I think.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Because it was factored in. So
yeah. Yep.
And share information with Etienne. 79.
79
plus. No, that's the wrong character sheet. I'd like Mithan's perception. Oh, there we are. Plus 40.
Plus 40. Okay.
Yep. So specifically looking for weaponry on the island.
Okay. Cool. Just a second.
Jeepers creepers! It's an impressive garden.
It really is, huh? Yeah.
Wow.
Someone put a lot of love into this. GM is just going to do this for a second while I just do a quick inspection. Yeah,
Inspection.
Quick inspection. Yeah, someone has put a lot of love into this. Okay. And he... Yeah. All right. Just coming. I think it was 5. Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, so Leif, what was the roll, please?
79.
79 plus your bonus of?
40.
40. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so, he, and again, really hard for Etienne to do this. Etienne doesn't know this, Leif does. But yeah, you catch a glimpse of what you think is a bow or a crossbow or something. However, that's not the thing that particularly catches your interest. What you see is an object here. And it's rising up. It's going... Just make it out there. It's quite some distance away. And it's going directly up. And what it's going up to is the glass ceiling at the top. And looking up, the glass ceiling which covers, if you recall my description of when you first came into this place, the glass ceiling encompasses all of this garden. It comes up to about halfway, basically at the base of that large tower at the end. So the large tower at the end goes above the glass dome. That's probably the best description of it. And it's opaque. You can just make out with your elven eyesight, Leif, that this object is going up to what appears to be a hole in that glass ceiling above. You just make it. You make out the hole because the light is brighter. The kind of the dying rays of the sun is brighter, and this object is raising up towards this hole. And whatever that object is, it's pretty hard to see. But said Daisy, he didn't want us to do that. Hang on a sec. But you can make out, Leif, that there are people on this object. So there's something, can't quite make out exactly what it is, and there are several people that are going up towards a hole in this glass dome at the far end.
Creepers. Okay. Can't see any more detail than that.
Not at this range. It's quite. I mean, between, to give you a sense, between there and there, it's 1,251 feet away. It's a very long way away. Very long way away. Yep. So, yeah, that's as much as information as you can see.
Sure. Puzzling. So Leif's intention was to get down to where Etienne was, is that right? And he was very happy to share with Etienne what he was seeing, if he had the opportunity.
Not with the... You could say 3 words.
Okay, he would say bow and point, and then he'd go, what the... What's that?
Okay.
And point to the thing going up.
All right.
So bow, go on the island, and what's that?
Cool. Done. Okay, next. Yes. 2, no. 22. Just a second. Bang. And who's one of these guys? This guy here. It's 32. I think he's going to have a really bad day. 12 and a B. Just across from you, Leif and Etienne, this guy here, an arrow grazes his neck, and he screams in pain. He looks in pretty bad shape. Mithun, what are you doing, please?
She intends to take a snapshot at the guy she shot before. She's liking shooting him. But she would like to also get a little bit out of cover, so she could move a little bit.
A sec, just give me a second, give me a second, 1 sec.
Yep.
There we go. There we go, like that.
Yeah. So she'll shoot him, and then...
So where's she going?
Oh, so she wants to shoot him from sort of where she was standing.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Give me a roll.
And that's 90% shot. Then so only got 10% action for a tiny bit of movement to take a bit more cover somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. A snapshot, please.
Give me a roll. Yep.
82.
Oof.
So his back still to her?
He's probably spun around a little, so I'll give you a flank.
Cool.
That is a very large. Let's just figure that out.
And that's got the negative 20 for snapshot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your honesty, Pete. It's a composite bow.
Correct.
Are we getting plus 10s and everything here, Chris?
Oh, plus 10. Thank you.
As I said, people have got to remind me.
Yep. Yeah, and I've forgotten. Thanks, Graham. Thanks, Etienne.
There we go. No, negative 10. Opposite bow. What's he on? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So divided by 4 is 12 plus 38.
Oh.
Yep, that's a whopping shot, Mithan. And it's an E and an A. Roll the E, please.
The E is 93.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah. The arrow just hits him in his arm, and he just kind of stands there, looking kind of stupidly at his arm. His blood is pouring out of it, pouring out of his arm.
Yeah.
And you also get to roll, fun. Just a second, an A critical on this chappie. Roll the dice, please.
That was a 5.
A 5. Zip. Not a sausage.
Oh well. Happy enough with that.
That's Pete is killed 6th level.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
So she was there when she took the shot.
Yep. Thank you. She's got about 6 foot of movement, 10% of her base movement. Right. Well, 12, I suppose, if she runs. She's wanting to get out of sight from the island. Where's her best option? Behind the wood wall, just up the stairs again?
We're here.
Or, yep, she'll move there, please, if she's got the movement.
Done.
Awesome. Thank you. Done.
34. This guy also runs. Yeah. So, where did he go? There he goes. Yep, he belts his way across. 200. Whoops, the daisy. Yeah. This chappie here is having none of it. And starts the run. Next up. This guy here at Galani's orders, bravely, foolishly, whatever, takes a shot out, stands out from cover, and kind of squares off on the bridge. And sounds of somebody running across here. Where would he come? Around... Yeah, no, he would. And a familiar figure, your friend with the bow on the other side of the wood wall, appears to have climbed or got over or done something, and is coming out cautiously down this side with a bow drawn. An ally of yours, so the guy that you left guarding the wood wall with his composite bow. 23 takes a shot. 18. Oof. Next up, yep. There is the sound of a bow being fired, and oh. Yep. And Leif, you're under pretty good cover. But somebody from up on one of these towers has seen you and Etienne up here and has taken a shot at you. The arrow smashes into the masonry right in front of you and Etienne's face. Crunch.
Grr!
Demos, you and Keros cautiously walk down to the bottom here, and then lastly, our friend Dagran, yelling at the top of his voice, "It's me! It's me! It's me!" Comes up behind Etienne and Leif, waving his spear, and is clearly making himself visible with his spear. That is the end of the round.
Chris.
Yes.
And team, I need to go.
Okay.
Is that okay? Happy for someone. Happy for you guys to keep going and someone to play Demos.
Sure thing.
You need.
Heroes
Cool.
is about as playing Demos anyway, right?
Basically.
Not really, but
You can
Leading
continue
the
with the
witness.
snuggles.
Bit of a glove puppet. Oh,
Yeah, there was some snuggles going on there. Mason, really appreciate you taking time particularly when you're out of town and you're playing off your phone. It's fair to say Demos was lucky today. Very lucky.
Yeah, goddamn.
Yep. He is currently sitting on 40. Oh, he was bleeding. I thought he was bleeding. Oh no, because
Yeah,
he's
bleeding.
yeah, but you've
Oh, we've clamped it.
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So he's on 47 hits. Thank you for joining. As mentioned, we'll have our game next week on the 27th.
Cool.
Lovely.
Amazing. Nice to chat to everyone.
Hope your time down
Bye,
south
Nathan.
goes. See you. Bye.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye. All.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
yeah.
Bye.
So guys, it's going on for 2. I would love to keep playing and make a bit more progress, but ultimately it's up to you folk. Do you have time? Do you want to continue playing? Do we can it there?
I'm happy. I'm happy.
I have to make a call at about 2:15 and do some resume stuff for a friend on the call.
Okay.
So that's not helpful.
Okay. Could you join after that?
I'm sorry, I can play up to about 2:15. Is that going to be enough time?
Well, let's play until then. Sounds good.
Cool.
Any chance? Any chance of moving that out? Or a little bit later, an hour later, maybe.
Well, no, it was meant to be done Thursday,
Okay.
and then I've moved my lunch to dinner, so then I need to go to dinner.
Okay.
So
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. I guess we play for a little bit longer. All right, guys. Thank you, folks. Next round. Lovely. So you've gone through 60 whole seconds so far. She do. A number of you can see her a bit. You're relatively close now, and Leif, your eyes, I don't know if they do narrow in rage, but you definitely see this woman that for an entire month brutally tortured you and your companions on board the ship. Torvosh Galani. She's kind of crouching over here. She's got a sword in her hand. Her back is up against the tree, and she's either shouting something or certainly not shouting, saying something, saying a number of things to her companions at the base of this tree. She's looking around, watching, looking, listening. The ethanol, you moved up. You're in the process of moving up to. You're currently here, or in the process of moving here. Where do you go, please? You're invisible.
How fast can I move and remain invisible?
A jog, 1.5.
Then I'll jog as far as I can.
Okay.
Up.
Cool. So what's her jog distance, please?
So I think that's. She said weeks. Sorry. Base movement rate of 65. So that's another 95, 97, 98.
98. Cool. So 98 is there-ish. Based on, she does still have to make a maneuver to do this. It's an easy maneuver. Where does she go?
Can't quite see where.
Oh, sorry.
We're slightly off. Oh, there you go. Well, it looks like, in front of that banister nobule thing.
There?
Yeah.
Oh, can't quite think she can get to there, but then again, she's invisible. Give me a roll, please. It's an easy maneuver. No, it roots. An easy maneuver.
38.
38. Yep, I'm happy with that. She moves up here. Cool.
How far is she from the island? Out of interest.
Yep. She is a distance of 110 foot. 101 foot.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. Next up. No. This guy here. No, where is he? 32. What does he do? Not a lot. Kind of staggers out a little bit here. .26. Light crossbow takes a shot at. Takes a shot at the first one he saw, who was Etienne. Etienne, you're crouching down. You've got a good 70% of hard cover around you. Still takes a shot at you.
Sorry, where's this guy?
On the island.
On the island.
Cracks. So the bow, it's actually a crossbow, but hey, who's counting? And it smashes into the stone balustrade, quite close, reasonably close to you, Etienne, but misses. Comfortable miss. Speaking of Etienne, it is your go.
And was that a bow or a crossbow?
Some kind of missile just struck you close by you.
Okay, so I think he's going to delay his action because his perception is not great.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to actually move with Leif, so
Okay.
they move together.
Yeah, sure.
And so he's going to say, he's going to wait for Leif to move and then move with him because he's not clear on what's up ahead.
Cool. Done.
So he'll wait till after.
Done.
And his intention is, I should give my intention.
Yes,
Intention is to
please.
move forward with Leif and attack adversaries or find new cover.
Got it.
A genward forward motion.
Got it. Oh, thank you. Oh. There is the sounds from up on the towers of... And there's a scream. Nail, sucker, and lower back, internal bleeding and shock. Kills foe in 6 rounds. Foe is down and out. Whack. Keros. You are up here. You are cuddling with Etienne. What do you do?
Etienne or Demos?
Sorry. I always do this. How long have I been playing this game?
She's not fast. She's not bothered.
Wishful thinking. I mean, come on.
She's either got very
not
long
both?
arms or both. Yes, share the love. What does she do?
A bit dubious.
So she has caught a glimpse of Torvosh Galani, the woman that tortured her for a month down here. Some other foes on the islands. Demos is now grabbing onto his own ankle. What are you doing, please?
Is there anyone in the immediate vicinity that I can see who's a danger to us?
The closest person to you is this guy here, some 100 foot away. He's kind of staggering around. He's got a couple of arrows in him. Doesn't really look like a danger.
I wonder if I should just shoot him.
I think he's already dead, but
Do you? Yeah. Otherwise, do I think Demos is like bleeding out or anything, or?
No, it was a reasonably minor injury.
Okay, so
Yep.
he's okay. So I don't have to do first aid. What are we gonna do, Demos?
you want a suggestion?
Yes, please.
Well, if you've got a bow, you may as well shoot the island, right? If you can reach it. Or move and shoot.
Move and shoot. Yeah, I do. I do have bow. Can I just give it a crack?
Yeah, sure. You had a bow. You haven't reloaded, so you would need to
So
load it.
that's 90. I've checked. It's 90% of my action.
There
at
you go.
minus 20.
Well
Yes.
done. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Proud of you.
I'm growing. I'm growing.
Hang on a second.
No, but,
That-
but I'm growing as a player.
No. That's what I mean. That deserves
Thank you.
Even
I am starting to check my orange chart because it now makes way more sense to me than it did 6 months
Yay!
ago. So
nice work. Very good. Okay,
So-
cool.
90% of action. Now, I have a composite bow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the range of that bow, or are they all the same?
So, you are here. Targets on the island are 170 foot away. You can fire with a composite bow 170 foot. You'd have a penalty of negative 35 to the shot.
Okay. Well, I've got nothing to lose, have I, really?
Okay.
Because you could finish it here, Karios, I reckon.
Say again?
You could finish it here. Just roll a double 100 and get 12 ash through the noggin.
Who are you aiming for, please? There are a number of targets that you can see on the islands. You can't see them. Well, you can't see many people that well. Most people, like you, are taking either cover or a lot of cover. You catch a glimpse of Torvosh Galani. You see This guy here was quite brave and is standing up and had actually a clear shot on him. He's stupidly or otherwise, don't know what, but he is in the open. He's 100% in the open. Everybody else is crouched down. Tawashkalani would be a negative 50 on a shot on her, on top of the range, because she is crouched. The others would be that kind of cover. This guy here is in the open.
Oh, do you know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's go for Torvosh.
Okay. So, make this shot count. Go for it.
Okie dokie. Oh dear, 14, 1-4.
1-4. Sorry.
And do you need anything else? No. That's
I've got
enough.
a composite bow from 45. Yep. That's enough, Donkey.
It could dislodge a branch.
It could. And the wasp nest falls.
Yes.
And
Yes.
And the tracker jackers get her.
Yes.
I don't know what a tracker jacker is. What's a tracker jacker?
Hunger Games. Hunger Games.
Okay.
Yeah. Genetically modified wasps, nasty.
Yeah.
So the shot goes wise. But the fantastic thing about this game is, what I love about Rolemaster is that could have hit her with an open-ended followed by another open-ended and some good luck.
Yeah.
That could have been that could have been the end of it.
It was a +10. Don't forget the +10.
Yeah.
Much good may it do me. Oh no, it's good fun. Good fun to let a bow off.
Sure.
Let an arrow off. Yep.
All right. Next up is Leif.
Leif is going to point out the thing rising up to the glass ceiling to Dagran.
Okay. Does Leif speak self-tongue? No.
They don't share language, but he's going to grab him or show him and point emphatically.
Right. So Dagran...
And look... Yeah.
Dagran sees it, yells, and it turns out, glancing up, that actually some of these people have spotted it as well, and there is now bowfire being directed at this object. Whatever it is. Okay. Anything else from Leif? That took like a second. No, that's a freebie, Pete.
Okay. Thank you. Is there cover between us and the island? Yeah. Is there cover-ish on that bridge, or not really?
No.
Okay, he's going to get up and... How many missile weapons did his perception roll give him a good read on the weapons on the island?
He definitely saw one crossbow.
Yep. No, okay, he's gonna move up and charge, basically. Well, not charge, he's gonna move up quickly, move and attack if he can.
Okay. So I've been thinking about the charge rules, which I've never been happy with.
Not going to charge because he wants his DB.
Sure.
But he will. If he can't move and attack, then he'll move up defensively, ready to parry.
So there's a distance of 86 feet between him and the person at the other end of the bridge. He can... So I'm kind of making up, and I think these are kind of the rules we're going to go with, but to say you can charge times 3, you can run and attack at a... if the distance will allow you, at times 3 your running pace, but you obviously get no DB. You can move and attack, obviously, at double your movement pace as we've normally done. It's up to him what he wants to do.
He's going to move and attack if he can, but otherwise, if it's not a decent attack, he'll parry.
Okay.
Basically.
So
not a charge. He wants his DB. I suppose we've got to get over the thing.
So how far is he running? Is he running?
Well, he'll consult with Etienne, but yep. I suppose if a quick consultation, run up sort of thing, a quick question, and he'll
I reckon let them come to us on the attack, right? Maybe.
So move to this end of the bridge.
Take it to the bridge. I like saying that.
Okay.
Take it to the bridge.
So
Leif's thinking is that the crossbow takes a while to load. So.
okay, so he moves up here.
Yep.
And holds.
And yep, holds. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Could we? Okay. And Etienne will follow.
Mithun, what are you doing?
Mithan would be so she's up the top of that rampy thing. She would want to move down. What's the thing with simultaneous action? Can she move and reload?
Yeah, I depends what speed she's moving. I think if she was walking, definitely. If she was jogging, yes. Running, no.
Happy to. She wants to get to the bottom. She's got 65%. She's 65-foot movement. So, however much that shouldn't need more than a jog, I think.
Nope.
She's walking. Okay. So, and she would like to reload as she went.
Yeah, I think at that speed, that's okay. She couldn't do it at a run. Definitely not.
No, cool. So down there, and she'll take cover if possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do the whole crouching thing. Okay. Thank you.
Cool. 23. Okay. Second. 23. This is a back attack. That really wasn't very smart to stand there. This chap here, there's a arrow grazes this guy at the other end of the bridge. Oops. Cool, he's gone. Next up. Demos. What's Demos doing, please? Alex?
I guess he's just hanging with me. And he's got a spear, so he can't fire anything.
You can't throw a spear, obviously, but maximum can 50 foot.
I'm assuming Demos is going to hang with me until we move together to another sheltered space.
Okay.
But correct me if I'm wrong there.
Okay.
I reckon he would just move, actually, Karis. I reckon you can get to some cover. Yeah, because you can always catch him up. He doesn't... If you can get to some cover...
Okay. Happy to be led on this.
Okay. Demos moves down. He does start bleeding again.
Oh, have we got a little bandage or something?
You want to take the time to heal him?
I can't heal him. I haven't got any points, and I'm not a healer. But if we got like a cloth, we can.
Yeah.
How much is he bleeding?
1.
Oh, he's got 82 hits, I think. Oh no, they've gone down.
No, they've gone down. He's on 47 currently.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
So Demos comes down and crouches behind this tree. And 34. Where's 34? Oops, a daisy. Where was he? There. No. Where's 34?
Is that Mithan's friend?
No, he's number 1.
She killed number 1? Woo-hoo!
Yeah, she got number 1. No, there's no one there. Maybe he... No. Maybe he...
He's not the one who ran off. Back further into the garden.
Yeah, I think he did. Yep, no, he's gone. He is out of it. Dagran comes up and starts heading across the bridge. Shield ready. Game on. Gets to there, and he's preparing himself. Hang on. Sorry, would he do that? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Sorry, that's a little bit premature. He's not an idiot. He comes up and stands beside you, Leif. His companion comes down. Chance of bumping into Neathanel. Slim, he doesn't. Moves past Neathanel and comes up here with a loaded, and it's in the process like Mithan of loading a bow. It's about to get real. What does he do? So Galani is here. This person moves here. Ah, there he is. There's my buddy. There's 34. Wonder where you went, mate. He's coming up here. And he's standing over here. And the crossbow guy is moving here. And Galani's behind the tree. Lovely. Love that. And then that is the end of the round.
Did Etienne have movement? He had held action to move.
Oh, sorry, he did too. True, he did.
He was going to move with Leif all the way.
Oh.
So yeah, moving up and to there, any excess opportunity parry if there is any more this sort of stuff going on.
Cool.
Otherwise, ready for the next round.
Cool. Speaking of the next rounds, she do. So Galani is standing by the tree, and yeah, she just hisses out in Westrun. I see you, Leif. I see you. I had you screaming on my table. I had you begging for mercy, and today I will end it for you and all of your accursed scum. Come and meet your doom. And with that, she brandishes her short sword and throws an object, which doesn't look like that.
She's strong.
She throws.
Oh dear.
She throws that at you, and there's this trail of.
You can get those in Mitre 10, Kane.
There's this.
Field parry, please.
There's this trail of kind of purple that comes out of it, and it. Let's see if she throws well enough. It's not great. It lands. The shot lands here, and there is just this puff of purple. It definitely. It lands on the parapet. It was a poor throw by her. She rolled a 12. Lands here. And suddenly this purple cloud and this purple powder just billows out in the fresh air. Fortunately, there is a bit of breeze in here. And And I would like, please, Leif, no, you're a little bit further enough away and there's enough of a breeze, you can hear it just now, but certainly Dagaram and Etienne to make a resistance roll versus poison. So first off,
89.
Oh, nice.
Hang on, poison. Plus 20 on poison.
Nice. Okay. And what level is Dagaran? 10th. This is 9. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this ball, that thing there, you don't obviously get a particularly close look at it, but rockets up from her hands. It was a poor throw, as mentioned. Had she rolled better, she could have got it there, and definitely, Leif, you could have been in trouble as well. But it lands there. Etienne, this choking purple powder just seems to envelop kind of this area here. You cough and sputter, but brace yourself and you're okay. Dagaram, however, to your side, chokes, splutters, and then collapses on the ground.
Bye.
Was that Dagran or you?
It's Dagran. Bye.
Just check. 10. Oh. Alright. Ethanol, what do you do?
Right. So total, she's about 100 foot from the end of the bridge, right? Which is going to be helpful. So I think she's going to come. She's gonna come down
50 foot from the end of the bridge.
So she's going to come down to the other side, the opposite side to the smoke. Didn't like the look of that at all. Not going to run into that. And just, can you give me a distance 50 foot from there, forwards, from the lip?
$50. That's 50 foot.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she's gonna come forward there and perceive the hell out of the island.
Okay.
And probably act next time, because I don't think she can do much else.
Okay.
Well, if she did sprint, no, she can't sprint, can she? No, that's fine. Okay.
Give me a perception roll, please. Keep it in the open.
16 plus 75.
Yeah. No, she sees. Yep, she sees the following. Probably one thing to note: the bow fire from up here has decreased somewhat because the archers seem to have found a new target, whatever this thing is up here. It's not stopped, but there are less arrows coming this direction. So, hang on a sec. So, two men are standing at the front here. Woman off to the side here. Crossbow person, you think here. Another person here, and Galani at the back. That's what you can see in the ethanol.
And that thing that was coming down off the ceiling.
Up to the ceiling.
Roughly where? or to the ceiling. Roughly, where is that?
Yeah.
Right at the back.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Up there. Yep, that's probably near Ethanol's go. Alrighty?
Yeah, I mean, she can't prepare, no. So, yeah, okay.
Keros. What are you doing?
Yeah, she'll just move up with Demos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah.
Cool.
And with that, I need to go. But happy for anyone to keep playing Keros if you keep going.
I usually say quorum of 3, but Graham and Pete, do you want to continue a bit longer? I'm very happy to. Up to
Well,
you.
I think, Karios, your intention, I take it, is to maybe hang back and shoot. Would that be fair?
Yeah, I don't want to get too close because I don't have any power points. But yeah, happy to shoot if I can.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Happy to go.
Graham and...
As long as you're happy with that, you're okay with that, Alex?
I'm 100%. I'm just sorry to go. It's just, I was meant to be at lunch and I moved it to dinner and I've got to work on this
all
thing.
good. All good.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Pete and Graham, I usually don't go past, with less than 2, but I'd be good to keep going if you guys want to.
Yeah, well, I think we've got a lot to do, haven't we? Yeah.
Okay.
For the game, for the meet and greet.
So, 3 characters each. Can you guys handle it? Who wants to take which character? Demos or Keros?
I can be Keros.
Okay, cool.
I'll be Demos.
Three power points. Is that right, Alex?
Just the 3.
And bow of what's her bow skill? Oh, actually, you've got that, Chris, don't you?
44.
Composite.
Yep.
Oh,
44.
Oh, it's respectable. Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Job.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, Coolio, good luck and see you on Wednesday.
Yes.
See you then.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Right, cheerio. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.
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 Right. Graham, do you have Demos handy?
Yeah.
Marvellous. Okay, brilliant. So Keros has moved down. How much longer do we want to give it, guys? By the way, I'm good all afternoon, so I can keep going for as long as or short as you want to play for. Another hour, another couple of hours.
Yeah, I'm pretty easy. I'll check in with Miranda, but I'm pretty easy.
Okay, cool. All right.
Cool. Can Keros load as she goes?
She didn't say it on her turn. I'm sorry,
Okay,
so
cool.
I am gonna stick with that. But I was impressed with her figuring out the snap shooting. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
That was very good. All right. Next up is Etienne. Etienne, you've just kind of chugged through this clouds. You don't know these people at the other end of the bridge, but you've certainly heard tale of the horrors that Galani has inflicted on your companions. What do you do?
Well, I don't want another one of those throwing more pots and pans at us, whatever that was. So I think is the bridge 2 abreast?
No. I don't think so. No, it's not.
Okay, well, it widens a bit at the end, doesn't it? So I guess
It's 2 abreast at the end, but in the middle, no.
So if he were to run forward and attack the chappie on, say, whatever, the left, could Leif run forward and attack on the right as it widens out?
Yes.
Then that's what it will do.
Okay. All right. Cool. Give me a running roll, please. Just 1 second. Ooh.
And I suppose an 80-20, probably.
Just a sec. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yes, give me a roll, please.
For the running.
Yes, please.
13.
13 plus what is his moving and armor skill? And this
I think
actually...
I think he's negated whatever.
Yep.
On it. Yeah.
So 0. 13 on a... Damn it. Damn it.
I mean, my sheet says plus 14, but I'm not...
No, it's down to 0. I need to adjust it, sorry. So this is actually in a situation where percentages of how much you can move is important. It's not hard to do. It's an easy maneuver. He rolled a 14. So I'm going to say a straight 14 is 70%. So if you tell me... So, you tell me whether he can attack or not. You need 50% to attack. The distance between Etienne and person he's aiming for is 44. He can run... Etienne can run whatever 70% is of double his movement rate.
Wow, okay. So, well, he runs at... He's very quick. He runs at 70. Even, his strength overcomes.
Yep.
So what is it? So a double is 140. 70% of 140 is
98.
Blimey, that was good.
Yep.
You've got a calculator.
Yep.
Oh, explain.
Is 98. Yes. So by my calculations, yes, he could. Yep, he could easily. I mean, if that's only 44, am I right in thinking he can run half of that?
Yep, run half of that, and that's half.
And that's half the distance, so half his action.
Half of the...
Yeah. So yes, he can. Etienne, as you get up to here, however, whoa, you fall in the water. No, you don't. You get up to here, and this woman here suddenly pulls out this. It's a tiny hand crossbow. Used in one hand, it's called a latchet bow. Very easy to conceal, an assassin's weapon. Utterly useless at long range, but potentially deadly at short range. And she shoots at Etienne as he comes up.
Yeah, she can interrupt my go like that, can she?
She, so you are number.
Oh, I see. She delayed.
Yep. Yes, correct. You are number. Where are you? You are number 7. She was number 3. So she has opportunity actions. She's waited until she sees a target. Target's within range, and she shoots you.
Alright.
She attempts to shoot you.
Does she move to do it, or what does she do?
Yeah, it moves off to one side. Yep. She can do with her action. Easy to conceal. Utterly useless at any distance. A legitimate weapon, by the way. They're called latchet crossbows. They were used in the border wars in the UK. I've been forgetting, by the way, to minus your 25, Etienne. You've been very lucky. Some of those rolls, but never mind. That's my mistake, not yours. Right, let me just check the range. 16 foot. She doesn't get a minus or a bonus. She shoots too soon, actually. She decides to try to shoot you there. She could have waited until you're closer, so she doesn't get a bonus. And oh, it's the hand crossbow attack table, actually. At negative 15. True. Hand crossbow. Now, negative 15, because it's a pretty wimpy weapon. Don't have a shield because you don't have a hand. Don't have a meat shield anymore. A DB of 29, I believe.
Etienne?
He is
DB of 61.
61. Okay. 61. Without a shield.
Maybe
Yeah.
Maybe it's without the shield. So whatever 61 is minus a shield. So he's quickness bonus 31, and a helm. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
Okay, 31.
and a plus 10 miscellaneous.
Okay.
So 41. Yeah.
This is. Oops. This is where having armor really helps. And it's also a very comparatively wimpy crossbow. She does hit you, she does do damage, but it's an absolutely glancing shot, 2 hit points, Etienne. Tink! Just flies off the armor, so, yeah. Absolute glancing shot. Bonk. You come up and you attack this chap here. Give me a roll, please.
So at the moment, what have I got left? Am I better parrying at this point or attacking? Do you think? Or what have I got left?
Parry.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Yeah, I think he'll go full parry just to counter the attacks.
So actually, full half parry, if that makes sense. You've run half, so you're parrying.
Yeah. Yep. Whatever I've got left.
Yes. Yeah, got it. Cool. Just remind me on that if there's a shot coming at you. Cool. Lovely. Leif, you've just seen Etienne run up. What do you do?
Leif will do the same thing, please, and he will. Yeah.
Give me
running roll.
Yes, please.
83.
83. Fair to say that is absolutely successful. Yep.
And again, might do it. Actually, probably this is what Etienne could have done. I might do a zero bonus attack and do full half parry.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. A lucky shot, basically.
Yeah.
34. Give me a roll.
Oh, 91.
91.
Maybe you should have put a little bit of attack into that.
What did you just do there?
So he does get to do an attack because it's his turn, but he's done an attack without using any of his OB. So he's going to save all of. So he's only got half of his OB anyway. He's going to save that half for parrying. So he's done a 0 bonus attack. So no OB in it.
Oh, I should have done that actually.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't think of it until right now.
No.
Otherwise, I would have. Yeah.
So he doesn't have any in his longsword. This guy is parrying as well. 20. Is parrying.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
Plus 10. Yeah.
How many more rounds is that?
We just check that. Oh no, the guy's not surprised.
I calculated up 2 more plus 10 rounds.
So let me just check that. It's 0 for the longsword. You've got a negative 20 penalty, Leif. I'm assuming that's hits. It is hits. Yep.
Is it negative?
Yep. So you're injured and you're down to 90 on your hits. So
right.
Yep. So that's negative 20. So you've got negative 20. You've got the plus 10, courtesy of Etienne. The defender's parrying, even with a 91. I'm sorry, that's a swing and a miss.
Yep, no worries.
And no, it's not him. That's 34. Yes, no. Where is 32? Where is my friend 32?
32 is the stuck one behind, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. There he is. Yep. Yeah, okay. The one in front of you, Leif, does attack you. He parried. He's got a spiked club, nasty spiked club. Oh, should have a nasty spiked club. check I've got the right guy. Yeah, I have. Strange. No. Club. There we go. He parried 20. Leif has his shield, has his DB. 19 for his DB, 20 for his shield.
Yep.
He parried. What's his parry, please?
54.
54. Thank you very much. Not a chance. Leif, you easily block the shot with your sword.
Oh,
Problem. Next up. Nope. Seven. Yes, the one on you, Etienne, does attack you. He is using a long sword, so parrying. Now, how much? So Etienne doesn't have a shield, but we do have his DB as discussed. How much is Etienne's parry, please?
Well, he was putting everything into what he had left, which I think. So you said.
So yep. So
half an action. So yeah.
What's half?
Half.
Right. Well, so you tell me what that is, please.
Half. Is it the DB on his sword? Are we talking?
No. So his offensive.
Yes, his OB.
Yes.
On his sword.
Yes.
Yes. So his full is 117.
Call it.
So equals 59.
Yep, 60.
59.
Cool. Yeah, it doesn't even come close. You brush it aside, Etienne. Don't even. Yeah, not even an issue, frankly, for you. No fun.
She wants to shoot the crossbow person, but if she can't see it, that crossbow person, she wants to shoot.
Not from where she is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, can we move down a bit? I think she can see the other person though. This one a bit further back. Yeah.
This one here. Whoops. Yep. This one here. Yes.
Yep.
Half. I'd say half cover.
Yep. Okay.
Because he's got. Oops, Daisy. Hang on. Oops, Daisy. Kind of hard. The machine won't let me actually get down quite that low.
Yeah.
But see there, he's got. You can see the upper part of his body. Yep.
The rock there. Yeah.
He's got the rock.
She wouldn't get a better vantage from anywhere else, would she? No.
Not. Let's have a look. No, not really.
Trees. All those trees in the way.
Not really.
Yeah. Or if she moved up is the other option, closer to the bridge. But that's not really gaining or anything.
No, not a lot. It's probably a best shot. Unless you wanted to shoot this guy here.
How's he looking? I mean, the impression was he was just out of it, sort of thing.
He's got about 3 arrows in him.
Yeah, no, we'll leave him to his bleeding.
Okay. At 6 hits per round.
Oh man.
Not that you know that, but yes.
Yeah, but no, he's not bothering.
Okay.
Yep. She'll take that shot.
Okay, cool. So on this guy here, number 12. Give me a shot, please, Mython.
It's 55.
Yeah. Suspect that won't do it, but let's try. And cover of glancing shot. Oh no, you don't get flank. Flank on.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
Plus 10. Plus 10. Yes. Thank you. Well reminded.
Thanks, Etienne.
No. for a start, this guy's fast. And with half a boulder obscuring him, he dodges the arrow. I'm afraid that's a shot and a miss from the fun.
Cool.
But nice try.
She will, if she can, she'd like to reload and move for 50%.
Yeah,
If that's possible.
Where's she moving to?
Like a walking pace. Well, she just wants to get a better angle on the island. Perhaps she'd be better from the other side.
Hang on, I can show you a bit more what it looks like. Isn't this, by the way, just a beautiful map? Look at this.
It's amazing. It's so cool.
It's a beautiful place to hold a carnage.
Yeah, that's what that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Host a carnage.
Host a carnage. So you tell. This is what
I was
she's
thinking
seeing.
more to the right. If she was going to the other side of the bridge, nearer where the smoke was, I assume that's sort of dissipating, is it?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Yeah. So she might have a better. I can see Torvash Ganali there. Is if she was to move to this side of the thing,
Okay.
or begin moving over there.
Okay. Yeah,
she
I'd
could
give about that.
Yeah, 30 foot. Yep. So she just wasn't pleased with that angle. So if she was to move over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Next up is okay. Yeah, our friends here with the composite bow takes a shot at the woman that just tried to shoot you, Etienne, 80 foot away.
Spirit.
Yep, I thought you'd like that. 7. Yep, on what is she? 13. And longbow, neither a minus nor a bonus. However, with a roll of a 7, that shot goes wide. Demos.
So Demos is bleeding, so he needs to. How out of interest? Sorry, because I've never used a throwing spear before. How far can you throw a spear?
Sure. Yep. A spear can be thrown not far.
Right.
Spear of. Spear. Yeah, maximum of 50 foot. So between 1 and 10 foot, negative 10. Between 11 foot and 25 foot, negative 20. Between 26 foot and 50 foot, negative 30. 50 foot.
50 foot. Well, that's good to know. So how many hits is he on?
Not that he would know this, but he's on 46.
Could he poke between the two players at the front?
Oh, that's a point. I forgot what people's weapons are being used. Because actually, Leif, the chap that you're fighting has a short weapon, a club, and you're using a medium weapon, so he's actually at a disadvantage. Etienne, the guy that you're fighting, your weapons are both the same. Could he poke between the two? Yes, I've said that people can fight with a long weapon from behind, a spear from behind. Yeah, he can.
So I think he'll do that. I don't think he's strong enough to be the front line, but I think he will contribute.
Okay. He moves up.
How's he swimming? If he gets weak, if he gets weak, he might just fall in.
Okay.
He's not a great swimmer. Not that bad though.
So Demos moves up. Spear in between. Yeah. Cool. Advantage of using a long weapon. Now, he doesn't attack this round, he's just moving up, I'm assuming.
Well, unless there's a proddable, soft little bit of underside that he can prod, because he's not really in danger of being attacked there, is he?
No, I mean, he... actually, he could rinse and repeat exactly what Etienne and Leif did. Yeah, he could run. Actually, at an easy maneuver. Yeah, give me a roll.
Why not? I might get lucky. It's happened. 33, but not today.
Yeah. Maybe not today. I rather than... I think if the player was here, I'd figure out actually if he could. Unless you could do it fast, Graham. So the distance he travelled, I think, was 77 foot. You tell me whether he would have... So, he rolled a what? A 33? Sorry?
33, yeah, 33. He moves at 65.
65. 33 plus 0 on his armour. He would have a 70. So 70% of his action. So if he normally moves double, tell me if he's got enough left. I don't think he has.
I'll take your judgment on it.
Yeah,
My math was not put.
Yeah, we'll leave it there for him.
Well, you can work it backwards that it would take 50% for him to make an attack, so he's only got half of his running speed, so which is 65 foot.
Correct.
He can only
Thank
run
you.
65 foot. Yeah.
Correct, which means that's... yeah, done.
Right,
So he can run near the full amount, but then he's got less than 50 to make the...
Sure. And that is the end of that round. 2 ticks, guys. The GM is going to get a quick drink, a quick refreshment. You guys still happy to continue for a bit longer?
Yep.
Cool. Ends round. This would have to be one of the longest running, and it has been a running fight quite a while.
It's hugely long for us because of our lack of... We haven't stopped since the island.
Correct. Correct.
PowerPoints are really a bugger, aren't they?
PowerPoints.
Back in the set, guys.
It's more than unfortunate. I won't say it was planned, but you know.
Oh, but that's cool. I mean, we were up for a challenge. I reckon. I think that Kyros is going to tell Mithan that Demos needs healing. What do you think?
Oh, good idea. Well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Because she's still got 31 power points, and she can add up to, yeah.
Okay.
It takes her out of being an archer, but we've got the other guy.
And Neathanol, I don't know if she should snapcast now, but I think if she moved onto the bridge and cast, she could teleport herself behind the tree.
Ah, clever.
And then hopefully, if she wasn't detected, stab
Please.
Corvash in the back.
Please stab her. Please stab her.
Do you think I should prepare or just snapcast next time?
Oh,
Or should I give it one round and then go?
I think give it one round, then go.
Because is that thing coming down the back to escape, or is that more people?
I have no idea. That's a real worry.
That's why I didn't want to keep it too long, because it could just be armies of people coming over.
Well, no, the thing that is at the back is going up.
Oh,
So there's some sort of device or some sort of object going up to a gap in the ceiling.
it sounds like an escape more than anything, doesn't it?
It sounds like an escape more than anything else, but I mean, I was worried they were going to smash the ceiling, and I was just imagining huge shards of glass falling down on all of us.
So if Neathanol teleports them behind and doesn't, obviously if she's detected, she's got 3 people on her, which is unfortunate. I was actually wondering if that happened, whether she should just jump in the water.
Yep.
Because I don't think she.
Or run.
Or run. Yeah.
Yep. But I mean, because don't forget, there's the archers on the towers to cover, and there's also our friend the archer who, will be able to distract somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she makes sure that she does any fighting in his sight line.
True.
All right. GM is back. Let's see what happens. Let's just have a look. Okay. So, Tobashkalani yelling something, saying something, quite aggressive. You're not quite sure what it is. I don't think you guys speak South Tongue. Leif or anybody kind of in the immediate vicinity. However,
How far does it travel?
here, this area, immediate here. Leif,
On the island.
Leif, Etienne, and Demos.
Etienne.
Saying something anyway. Tobashkalani, after yelling something, turns and kind of initially kind of quietly backs off, and then gets to about here and starts to run.
Yeah.
He is very dead. She gets to there. All right. Next up. 12. This guy starts backing up a bit. Ethanol.
She's going to move 25% onto the bridge. And if she did that and cast, what would be, how far 50 foot, how far would 50 foot be? Would that get me beyond the tree?
It is 50 foot. 25, so how much does she usually move in a round?
She moves at...
So what's 25% of her base rate? Base rate.
Okay, that's... I need a calculator. I don't have to use my mouse for it.
You do. I assumed you had one.
So whatever 65 is, 54, 75%.
No, 25%.
That's
16%. 16 foot. So she could move. So that's 20 foot. So she could move to about there.
And then, all right. So if she's gonna, right, so she can't. Oh, it says you can move at 2 times your pace. Spell preparation for each round may move max 2 times pace or act with 10% activity over round while preparing.
What?
I'm only going off your orange activity percentage
really?
thing. But, yeah.
Spell preparation.
May move.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't be. That's. I'm sorry. My apologies. Sincere apologies. That is a typo. You shouldn't be able to. You definitely should not be able to move times 2 pace. Definitely not. Sorry, that's a typo.
So it's 1, not 1.5. It's
correct. Yeah, correct.
So having done that, how far was 50 foot onwards? From
Hang on. Is she casting a spell or is she?
Yes.
Okay, she's casting. Okay. Yep.
If she were to do that, I'm just getting an idea of how.
Well, hang on. So casting a spell is a 75% action. Yeah. She has 25% left. She could jog, which is 1.5 times.
Okay. Yeah.
So plus 8 again, so 24. So she'd get a little bit further. So she'd be up to kind of here. She wanted to be.
Yeah. Yep. And then, if she could then, when she got there, cast.
Yes, she could do that. So a jog, I'd just ask for a routine. And fair to say, the bridge is pretty slippery with blood and all kinds of other stuff. So just give me a roll that she doesn't slip and fall.
22.
22, not great, but yep, it's enough. So she gets to there, and what does she do?
Cast.
Give me a roll.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry. That was a screw up.
All good.
1D. God, talk about brain fart. It's 42.
42. How long's instantaneous? No, it is instant.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's instantaneous, yeah.
So no preparation required. Spell successful. What happens?
So she wants to long door herself.
Okay.
50 foot forwards.
Okay.
But she always has off been looking at the island. I guess I just need to know if I could just take a look at it.
Yep.
And if you could give me a kind of sweep.
Yeah. I'm just just doing that. So from where she is now,
yeah,
50 foot that's 70. Now the resulting that's 50 there.
Okay. All right. Maybe just slightly off to the right, just marginally.
Yep.
Somewhere flat, essentially. And she obviously she wants to remain invisible. So
well, the call is that when casting a spell or using a spell, you do become visible. I'm sure we've had this discussion before.
I thought it was a risk on landing that we did last time. It was more kind of, was there a jolt when she landed? That's how you've done it previously.
Like, oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
because it's usually a jolt, right? So that's why she's looking for somewhere flat to minimise that risk.
Okay, all right. I had thought we'd... Certainly if there is any kind of offensive activity, you become visible. Casting an offensive
absolutely.
spell.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Yeah. Or a bang.
So she's trying... Whoops. Let's play the rule that you're saying that I did last time, because we want consistency. So, flat there. Give me... So you're aiming for something flat. I would say there is a... just a pure agility check, a light agility, all or nothing. Give me a roll, please.
78.
78.
Plus... her agility is... oh, no. Sorry, I just went to look at her PDF and then
no worries.
Happily closed it.
No worries.
I'm getting a bit jittery, I think. Right, yeah, plus agility, 35.
Plus 35. Okay. 113. That's 100% successful. She lands quietly. Yeah. And she is still invisible. Going on what I said last time, apparently. Cool. Done. This woman here drops her crossbow, her one-handed nasty little latchet crossbow that she had. And draws a sword, so 20% action, steps forward and attempts to attack Etienne. She's attacking across a bridge. So Etienne, you'll have like some cover, and it's just kind of quite awkward for her to attack. But she will get a strike on you, and she will get a flank attack. So she moved, 20, and so call it 30% action by the time she moved and drew her sword. She's using a short sword, flank on Etienne, and a penalty. Cover. Miss, Etienne. Swing and a miss. Kind of glances off the side of the bridge. Doesn't come close to hitting you. Eros.
She's going to, as she is reloading her bow, she will move to Mithan.
Okay.
And tell Mithan that Demos needs some healing.
Okay.
If you know, Demos needs healing as she walks by her. She is aiming to go and have advantage on the person who basically just had a swing at Etienne.
Okay.
So actually, if she'd like to take cover behind the stairs where our friend Dagran is upside down, sort of take cover from the people on the island there. Once she's finished loading her bow, she'll be able to step out and take a shot. You know,
okay.
That makes sense.
She can't do that this round, but...
No, that's where she's heading, and that's where she's going to position herself. Okay. With cover there, and her idea is she'll load and then step out and fire and continue as much as she needs to. But she's got some sort of cover.
Yeah, done.
Yep.
Done.
Okay. Guys, sorry, I'm going to have to head off shortly.
Okay.
Happy to finish the round, but sorry, kids are waiting. I didn't realise they were waiting for me to go out. So.
Oh, right. No worries. No problem.
Well, we've got a bit more done.
Yep.
Yeah.
So next up. Okay. Etienne, what do you do?
Attack the person in front of him. 80-20. If should he connect, he would like to. He's using his holy sword. If he makes a connection, he'd like to let loose one of his friendly discharges.
Okay, give me a roll, please. I thought that only worked on undead. No?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Give me a roll.
87.
Oh, nice. Carrying a little bit. You do have the negative 25 for your penalty, unfortunately, with your sore ankle.
117 plus, though.
Yes. It's a pretty solid Etienne. All told, 20 in an E/. Roll the E/, please. Make it good.
20 E/. And oh, good. So he gets a fire thing. That's good. $71.
Nice. You slash his lower leg. He is in a lot of pain. Takes another 8 hits, and yeah, that really hurt. So much so that crunch, splat, applies, and you also get another crit on him. Is that right?
Firebolt cast when user is struck.
Okay, done.
Holy Firebolt.
Holy Firebolt.
Holy Firebolt.
Holy Firebolt. Done. So, roll your Firebolt, please.
43.
So it's you do a Firebolt on him, not just simply a crit. Is that right?
So cast Holy Firebolt 3 times a day. Quarter of Sword OB is Firebolt, instantaneous.
Cool. That's what I wanted. Yeah, quarter.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what is the OB? Quarter of your sword. Is that right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Divided by 4 is 29. Okay. 29. Point blank range. Right on them. So you get a plus 35. And what was the roll?
The Firebolt was 43.
43, thank you. Not amazing. He did parry. Oh, you can't really parry a firebolt. 13 and a C. Roll. Hang on. Here's the sounds.
We got sound.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Roll the C.
91.
Crispy. He's really not having a good time with his legs today. His upper legs just burst into flame. Well, certainly badly burnt. Yeah, plus another 18 hits. And he collapses on the ground.
Hey!
What happens? Describe what happens, please.
Well, there's probably a bit of an holy utterance as he slashes his sword across the guy's exposed leg, and there's an eruption of flame as the flames go searing up his leg, across his body, and a rather charred person teeters backwards into a smoking heap.
That would definitely need one of those, and one of those, and one of those.
Oh, that's so good.
Well done.
And one of those. Nice work, Etienne. Nice work. That was killed 7th level.
Oh, blimey. Bigger than him.
Yeah. Leif.
Leif is going an attack, going with 70-30
Go for it.
on the play. Oh, 96. Thank you.
No way!
Get it on.
Oopsies.
Give me a roll.
Plus 54.
96 plus 54 is 150 on the nose.
This is bonus is 75 rather than 107. That's the 70%. That's helpful.
So 103. And how much is he parrying, please?
Oh, so he's parrying 30.
30. Sorry, his skill with the sword is 103, did you say?
No, sorry, skill with the sword is 107 times 0.7 is 75.
He's,
So 75 plus
he's parrying 30, yeah?
Parrying 30, yeah.
Cool, thank you. Lovely. Walloped his foe was also parrying. However, 150. 27 divided by what's this guy wearing? He's wearing armor type 8. That is definitely overkill. Unfortunately, not an additional crit.
Well.
But hang on. Oops, a daisy. Where? Longsword. It's a longsword, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Great.
Okay. Just coming. I'm just got to hit off soon, Graham. Longsword, here we go. On 8.
Oh, plus 10.
Plus 10. Plus 10, just a second. Alright, I'll give you that. Alright, a few more hits. Divided by, call it 6. Okay. 6. 5 plus 5. 9, 29, 30 hits and an E. No additional crit. Make the E count, Pete. Mirror.
52.
52. Slice him in the chest, and he collapses. What happens? Another 6 hits.
Oh, so Collapse is dead?
He's down. He's dead.
Ooh, cool. Yep. So, yeah, just I suppose a surface chest wound, but sort of cuts through all the important bits enough to.
Very nice. Very
Whoa.
nice. And that is...
That's a relief.
Oh, that's so
Well
good.
done. Excellent.
That's a relief.
Well, it's round. Yeah, first row anyway.
Yeah. What was his level, please?
he...
Ooh, that's so wet.
that there.
What was that? That sounded like Stara.
He's third level.
He just needed a big club to make up for it.
He did. Quite. Mathun is next.
You were third level one.
Yes.
True. I shouldn't. No judgment. Mathan would like to move to where she's got an opportunity to fire on someone, so she can move 30 foot and fire still.
Cool. So... Yeah, she can move there.
Yeah. Shoot the grey woman, I assume.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And I'll give you a flank on this.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me a shot.
61.
13. Facing flank 61. 61.
Yep, correct.
61 with 108.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, good solid 27 and E puncture. Roll the E, please.
31.
31. Another 2 hits. And yeah, you think you made her bleed.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to say plus 10 on that one. Whoopsies.
Sorry.
No,
Go
no,
on.
all good.
She is proving a... is she? It's just... Oh dear. Damn it. Is that... There we go. No. This chap here is going to take a shot. Same as you before, half shot at this chap. It's 107 versus... What is he? 12. Attack. Rolled a 92. Then again, he's got cover. Half hard cover. Still a decent shot. 12 and a B. Glancing shot on him. Twang.
So putting pressure on, keeping the pressure on.
Yes. Demos. You are up here. There is no foe that you can attack.
Can I have a lunge at that
Yeah,
one?
no, you could. You could. Good.
All right, lunge. Here we go.
Cool.
Last one. 39.
39. 13. 39. Bang.
And you may as well give it his all, because I don't think she can attack back.
Cool. So that's a spear of 115, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Is at a negative 20, unfortunately, because of his lack of hits. However, it's still 16 in a C. Roll the C, please.
Sorry, bear with me.
Sorry.
28.
28. Glancing shots, cut her along the side of the chest, bleeding 1 hit per round. Or bleeding, not that you know it's 1 hit per round, but she is bleeding. That is the end of the round, and I think, bearing in mind your other commitments, Graham.
Sorry.
That's
yeah,
no, it's all good. All good. That's where we're going to leave it.
That was brilliant. Thank you. That was really, really good session. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris. Can I have the phone number of that grey woman, just so I for XP purposes?
The phone number or the phone number?
Just gonna say. I was quite impressed with the two. But
the phone number was number 13. 13.
Cool. Thank you.
Very good.
I'm going to dash, guys.
Yes.
Speak Wednesday.
You betcha.
Great.
You betcha.
Good fun.
Cheers,
Thank you.
See you later.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.